evening, ladies and
just a quick one for me. Is anybody actually interested in the cybernetics I've got?
We didn't have a fuller picture of what they're going to do.
No, thanks.
Does anyone
Only
want
if I lose my natural legs.
I would need a fuller picture of what they did before I agreed to that.
Well, there's a leg that gives you +1 brawn.
Yeah.
And 2 times cybernetic guys. 1 gives +1 vigilance. 1 gives +1 perception.
Okay. Question for the DM: are they obvious or are they very subtle? Are we talking Geordie's visor or Geordie in later episodes?
Later
talking
films.
about Geordie and later? They're very subtle for the eyes, definitely.
Yeah.
It will take a few hours at the beginning of the event for the surgical bot to be installed and then do the procedure on you should you wish to go through with it. If you're going to have a bionic leg, think of your leg getting cut off and replaced with RoboCop's leg.
Yeah. Okay.
Same with arm. They're less subtle, but the eyes and ears, if you can ever find them, are quite subtle. So, welcome to this evening's event. We're going to start off by rolling everybody's light and dark side points. So, we will start with my screen. We're going to start top right on the screen. So we'll start with Eli Ford. 1 dice. Who gets 1 dark side point?
Shocker.
Sabrava.
That seems on brand.
Okay.
Does this go on top of the ones that we had from last time?
Yes,
Yeah, I think we can have a maximum of 5.
They're cumulative up to 5 of each. They have dark and light points. They can have a maximum of 5 of each. Sabrava, 1 dark side.
Actually, go back to watermelon.
Okay.
Oscara. 1 dark side.
Yeah. So true.
I am shaking it.
Change the dice.
I am shaking
Standro, get 1 dark side.
Good
We're all a little evil.
I've got a feeling that you've all been a little bit evil.
I'm also feeling that we probably used up all the good dice rolls in the last episode.
That's fine. That's fine.
1 dark side.
1 dark side.
For God's
To
sake.
be fair, we might act now how it is. It kind of deserves the dark side.
Yeah.
And finally, Marcus.
Go for it.
1 dark side.
2
pick
light,
one.
please.
Say left or right.
Left.
1 dark side point. Right.
No.
So you have arrived back in Siskine.
Let the hate flow through you.
You have arrived back in Siskine and successfully docked at your asteroid base, where Harkin was eager to meet you all. He's got a list of fairly generic power plant parts that he wants someone to obtain at some point in the future. Easily obtainable in Karelia or Kurat shipyards without raising much suspicion. These items will allow you to reactivate the ion cannon guarding your base.
I'm gonna look at them, nod like I know what I'm talking about, and then pass them to Richard.
Nods and goes, dumbass, and hands them on.
It's about 5,000 credits worth of generic power plant parts. There's nothing out of the ordinary. You could quite easily buy them, like I said, in Karelia or Kurat shipyard systems. At the shipyards there, without raising much suspicion. There is a message from Tiva and Vila for Oscara and Standro, saying they have the 3 managers at the Cantina office awaiting interview for who's going to run the bounty hunting office there, and he says there's been rumours that someone's been trying to bypass Black Sun in the system, and is using landing on the planet as an option rather than going to the Spaceports are what they're doing is they're landing on the planet and scavenging fuel so they can get out a system without having to pay any dues.
Dues.
I
They have some rogue smugglers operating in the system.
All right, how old's that message?
This is fresh from Harkin. He's standing in front of you, telling you now.
Yeah, no. I mean,
how the info?
how long ago did you get told this?
He got the intel about a day ago. So while just as you were leaving,
I'm back.
Tatooine. However, he says it's possible that they've been running through here for the last month.
Right.
If you want, I can take the last shot out and see if I can spot anything.
Yeah, we'll get to that. It's on our to-do list. So,
Just a warning to everyone. The position of our new asteroid base is in the computer. Give me some time before you approach it, because my ship is currently the only one authorized and can get past the self-defense mechanisms.
Yeah, you need to
gonna be
get on
bumpy.
that kind of immediately for the looking for trouble.
Yeah,
please.
I will be. I will be. Don't worry about it. Just give me time to do it.
Right, fine. Which works for me as well. What I'd like to do is get everybody offloaded, right, and quartered, and then we can time faff. And I'd like to meet the kind of key players, i.e., you lot, back in the, we'll call it, I'm not going to say conference room, main living area.
You've got like there's the base control room. There's an old officers' quarters. There's a barracks where everybody else can be housed. So it's wherever you decide you want to.
We'll say like the mess room, the wardroom in the officers' quarters. Yeah.
Yep.
So whatever you need to do or feel you need to do, and then we'll meet back up there.
Okay. So
Al, do I need to do my mechanics check yet for reprogramming my droid while we were traveling?
oh right, we will. You can do that now. Yes. Let's bring up your character sheet quickly. The Brava mechanics. It's computers actually. 2 yellow.
And I speak binary as well, 2 levels of.
2 yellow, 1 green, 2 purple. Right, you've broken down the first level of encryption. However, you're not fully convinced that you've got the full access that you need just yet. A pair of hours looking at it later on may improve your chances.
I've asked Carl to look over the looking for trouble.
Right, Carl, your medical
Yeah.
droid.
My maintenance droid.
Your maintenance droid. Carl, trying to find Carl. Yes, he's called it Carl.
We'll just call the medical droid Doc or something.
Yes. Where is he?
An R2. It's an R2.
Hang on a
So,
second.
so how many droids have we got? We've got Sabrava's Sabrava's IG unit.
Yeah.
No bugger.
Yeah.
I've also got the medical droid.
And a
Three
medical droid. Okay.
Right, so this is
Medical.
Carl's mechanics check. 3 greens, 2 purples. Mechanical check to look over the looking for trouble to see if he spots anything. Nope.
Okay.
He reports back in blips and clicks that everything is okie dokie, and he sticks his thumbs up like that.
Oh.
Yeah, we've definitely used up all the good dice rolls from the last game.
Right, so let's have a think. So Bravo's done an action. Let's have Oscara. What are you looking to do next before your meeting with Eli? Is there anything you want to do around the base?
At the very least, that's the wrong character sheet. At the very least, I'm going to need to get my sister birthed somewhere, and also check if there's anything in the memory of that R2 unit.
Very confused when you said birth. I was like, what?
So yeah, there's
Thwarted for the
You
civilians.
want to check your R2's memory. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oscara's computer skill. One
If your
yellow,
sister's is better, I'll get her to do it.
one green. Oh, she's better. Let's have a look. No, she's not. Not on computers.
No, then I'll do
One
it.
yellow. I'll let you have an assist from her. So a blue dice.
Yeah.
One yellow, one green, one blue. Two.
If a hologram of a princess comes out, I apologise to everyone.
Yes, you successfully access all of his data, and it hasn't been cleared down from a previous owner properly. So you now have the ability to travel faster between where you are and the core systems. You can shave like half a day off getting into the core systems from where you are. And I'm going to pick one. I'm going to pick a system at random when I open the galactic map. Specifically to let's have a look. So anywhere down to Corellia, you can knock half a day off traveling time, and you have a sneaky route taking you to Mon Calamari.
Excellent.
You have
I'll keep all of that.
You have an outer rim route to Mon Calamari, avoiding the hyperspace lanes.
Excellent.
I'm going to direct Harkin to give Marcus access to all recent intelligence that he's managed to glean.
Okay, so
by...
when Marcus does some checks in a little bit, I'll add a bonus on for Harkin assisting in passing over information. Sandro, is there anything you wish to do at the base?
I think I'm good. I don't think there's anything I can do at the moment.
Yeah, he's gonna chill out and stick his feet up on a table for a bit. Yeah. Lauric?
Can when Sabrava is free, can I give him my axe to do that stuff that I forgot that I was going to do?
Yes.
The money that you said.
In fact, I'll let you go for that now. So Sabrava, we're going to have a mechanics check.
Yep.
Everyone will love my axe. Craigs can explain
He
more.
is going to be giving him money, right? Mechanics.
I need to upgrade
one yellow, two greens.
Yeah, you need to do something with your vibro sword.
And character is Lauric.
Does my invention pretty much come in?
The axe.
I thought my axe was. Then I asked what other bits I could do.
Yeah.
Right, and 2, because it's him. Here's the mechanics check. Critical success.
Ooh.
So one of them as well. Right, the cost.
Thank you.
The money that Lauric is giving to Sabrava is 1,100 credits.
Who asked me to do it?
No, it was the best.
Yeah.
It's cash. Not ass, as
Yes.
Eli said.
On to Sabrava and off of Lauric.
Also going to, on the way back, quickly ask Eli if I can catch him whether he wants to sell that other combat speeder.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
Yes,
Right. So, Lauric, you've got your upgrade, and I'm presuming you're busy housing the Wookiees in the barracks area.
I'm checking on them and making sure
Yeah.
they're okay and not up to mischief.
They're quite happy. They're busy decorating the barracks area. The crate full of weapons had arrived already and had been deposited in the barracks by Harkin. So that the Wookiees are being
Can
quite.
I give my spare vibro sword to Hendrik, my brother? Just so he's got a weapon.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to remove the vibro sword from.
Sorry, guys.
That's a sec. I'm just looking at this. Companion. I need to. Equipment.
I'm a busy woman. I have things to do.
Yeah. There's
How
the
does
vibro. Hendrik. Modify. Equipment. It's added because I double clicked it. And update. He has. It's not worked.
Ooh. Yeah, 'cause that's
Equipment. Yes, yes, it has.
that's my blaster rifle.
It's done. He has your sword now.
Thank you.
Yes, the Wookiees, as I say, they're setting up. They're haranguing Harkin and driving him a little bit up the wall with requests for different furs from different animals and other things that they want to deck out the barracks area and make them sound.
Sandro, you might be in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm gonna throw Sandro to them. Actually, do the help with the decorating. So
Okay.
I've now volunteered to go and talk to my dad. Hey, go
Um,
have fun.
I hunt.
Exactly, you hunt. Go and have fun.
Exactly, you have go and find them some skins.
You should be good at this by now.
They're giving you a list of skins, so they want some.
Okay.
They want some Tauntaun skins.
Oh, it's
Oh,
really
that's fine.
cold.
They want some saber cat
You can
skins.
with me to half.
Okie doke. I still want an Ewok as a pet.
And they want some bantha skins.
Bantha.
I mean, we
Oh,
could-
could have had one.
And no, we could have as well.
Bantha bear.
No, I
No,
saw
not at the
it.
moment. So this is what they're asking to deck out the barracks area and turn it into their little village, as
I
it
need a
were.
notebook.
I've made notes of everything that they're asking for, so.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just thinking that I need to start taking notes.
I have a
Marcus,
continuation
Is
sheet.
there anything you wish to do before your meeting with Eli?
Research, strangely enough.
Research on what?
Well, there's quite a lot of research, to be honest with you. This system, just make sure I'm up to speed on it.
All right,
Um,
let me just. So we are out of rim.
Remember,
One
guys,
yellow.
we're not hearing this.
Yeah.
Two greens, two purples, and a blue one because he's being assisted by Harkin. Harkin is filling you in with any details as well. So
And what was the other skin?
Ooh.
What was the other
Right.
skin?
Oh,
the information you get is
No.
there is definitely some untoward smuggling happening through the system. They're operating from an area of abandoned droid works down on the planet where there is probable
mm-hmm.
fuel left over that's
Might be
what
a
they're
bomb.
doing. They're using that as a fuel source so they can move on. They are shipping drugs, not weapons, so it's not something that Black Sun are moving through the area, but for some reason they've decided not to declare it to Black Sun for some reason or other.
Mhm.
There's also a rumor. Let me see, what have I got here? That there are possible Jedi artifacts on the planet.
Ooh. Needed a sound effect.
There was definitely Jedis here when the droid works were destroyed, and during the destruction of the droid works, a certain infamous order number was enacted by the emerging empire.
Ooh.
Which could attest to the reason why there's not a lot of salvage on the planet. Most things were totally destroyed.
do we know anything about the smuggling gang or anything like that?
The gang is quite probably a group of 6 people led by a pirate captain called Numis.
Nubis.
Yes, Nomis.
What contacts is it, Eli?
You haven't heard any of this, mate, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Okay.
No, but as soon as he's talking to Harkin and Harkin's briefing him, Harkin would also brief us.
Harkin
Yes.
would brief me.
Yes, Numis was known to fly. Hang on a second. Is that the one I wanted? Yeah. Toro Sub Luxury 3000 Space Yacht is his ship of choice. He's definitely a drugs dealer. Normally,
did you say? You say Moro 6,000.
A Sorboros. A Sorboros 3000 pleasure yacht. He is a fairly notorious dealer of glittersatim. So that's probably what he's moving through the system.
Okay.
He smuggles between the core systems, Ryloth and so this is the hyper route is where he operates. This hyper route that your star system is just off. So it's an obvious place for him to be, really, especially with the lack of Imperial patrols.
Is that the Corellian Run, or is that the?
Yes, it's the Corellian Run that your system
just off. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
he
yeah,
runs the
so-
Corellian Run quite regularly, smuggling drugs from Ryloth into the central systems. He may have tried to go a bit further underground after Black Sun have started operating on Ryloth, which is why he's coming through here now.
Okay. Yeah, because there's there's the Smuggler's Run place, isn't there? Not.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's it. Other than that, the weapon shipments don't get checked by Imperials. No Imperial presence as such has been detected in system.
In system, right.
The Black Sun have basic total control of the system for you guys. The twins seem to have been running everything very efficiently. Harkin seems moderately impressed, which is to say that's pretty good from him.
Right. Eli, was there anything else you wanted me to check out?
No, not currently.
Right. Okay. Cool. I think that was the major bit of information I needed. I think you've covered everything, to be honest. I'm sure there was someone else, but I can't remember it. So we'll have to leave it for now. It'll come to me later, and I'll be like, damn. The only other thing was I did want to talk to Sabrava at some point about upgrading my vibro sword, but that can be whenever.
There has been a pair of hours past. That's how long it's taken Sabrava to do the modifications for Lowric, and everyone to potter around, and also Sabrava to do his computer check on his assassin droid.
Yeah.
You get a bonus on it the next time you try to do that if you attempt to do it later on, Sabrava.
Eli, sorry, very quickly, what is your astromech called?
My
That's
mech,
9.
Your mech.
Carl with a K.
Carl. What series is it?
2 seconds off.
I have no idea.
Is it a bop it on the nose droid?
Yes, it fixes stuff, and it's called Carl. That's all I care about.
He's a repair droid called Carl. He's pretty pathetic.
Programmed not to betray me. That's about as far as Eli cares.
Yes, he has 3 wounds. He has no strain. So if you kick him hard, he'll die.
Okay, don't kick the droid.
Let's not do that, people, please.
Now, Rick, no booting droid out of way.
There's one of them collapsing droids that goes flat like a disc.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, do not bring him near the Wookiee because the Wookiee will play with him.
The Wookiee will use it as a deadly frisbee.
I was thinking
I'd
that.
also like to ask your family not to use him as a chew toy.
I'll relay the message. If he does start wiggling and looking tasty, I might not be able to control the older ones.
Not
Shouldn't that be a problem with the
I didn't see you giving that answer, but yeah.
Your astromech droid, as yet, Oscara, you haven't named. It can wait for now.
Yeah.
But it's an R2 unit.
So it'll just be like R2X5 or something stupid like that.
Unless you want to give it another name. If you want to call it R2X5, there you go.
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Al, can you remind me who was with me when we went to meet Alexander the first time?
All of us.
Everyone.
Everybody?
Yes, all
Except
I
Marcus.
think so.
No, I
Except
believe that was
Marcus.
after we added Marcus and Standro to the group.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
The name rings a bell to me.
yeah.
Sandro,
That's
Mark,
Our
Marcus.
Black Sun boss, really important guy, scary and a big scary guy in a chair.
Oh,
I
that
know
stands on into the wall.
Alexander, but I wasn't with your group at that time.
yes,
Oh,
Marcus.
was that the event
just
before
after.
you guys had joined?
Yes,
It might have been.
yes, it was the event. So Standro didn't meet them, and neither did Marcus, but
Okay.
they are both fully aware of who he
Right.
is.
It's kind of important.
Yes.
Right, I'm done.
Right, so you all gather in the living quarters in the officers' mess area as it used to be. It's a slightly shinier plasteel wall than the one in the barracks area, but that's about it. So, Eli, I hand the floor to you.
Some general chit chat about how he's getting on. I'm party to what's happened. Harkins briefed me on what he told Marcus. I'm
Mhm.
just setting this as a picture. I'm not telling you all this. Okay, guys, we have reached a point in our personal relationship and our business dealings where I need to ask you lot what you want to do. With the possible exception of Asarka, Sibrava, Alaric, because whether you like it or not, guys, I am afraid you are assigned to me under Black Sun. Now, I'm not going to enforce that, but Black Sun are not great about letting people just walk away. So that everyone's aware of it. Good or bad, when you
Yeah.
walked up to
Well,
me
we're
and
just
said,
getting this
yes,
place
put
up.
me in charge, you all became Black Sun.
Yeah, well, we just get this place all sorted, and next sort of in a bit, I'll have the medical droid over, so we've got a full back to tank, and
As long as people are comfortable with what we do.
I need a home base anyway, and this is as good as any.
I'm in
Alaric?
family now, so I might as well stay here.
Right.
I
I'm
think
gonna go around the floor, right, and I'm gonna ask people what they want to do, and I'm actually gonna kick off with where I see us going and where we need what we need. I think we need to do, right? And you can agree or disagree, but let's let everyone have their say first. I need to make sure that this system functions for Black Sun. Otherwise, we're going to end up in a small box somewhere.
if we're lucky.
Okay. So we need to go. I need to go to the planet. I need to speak to Tiva and
Vila.
Vila, right, and make an assessment of their trustworthiness, and impress upon them the negative impact of messing with us or trying to stiff us for our take on this. Because we don't get paid by Black Sun. It's an unwritten rule that we take enough to line our own pockets without impacting our upward pass.
Well,
Right.
having already met them, sort of, they seem on the up and up. They don't seem to be concealing anything. The only issue I can see in this. Have you told us about the smuggling?
I'm going to ask Marcus to brief us in a second.
Right.
So basically, base your
response.
response on the fact that you don't know yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So as far as I can see, there's no issues in the system.
Right.
They seem to be on the up and up.
I need to put eyes on this. I've had too much experience in the criminal underworld to just blindly trust these people. We need some checks and balances in place to make sure they're not stiffing us and indirectly stiffing Alexander. Because if Alexander thinks he's getting stiffed, he's going to blame us.
Just one thing is we do need to get hold of someone who can run as the sheriff.
Yeah.
Is Sandro already on that?
No, you're on the bounty hunter guild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we need our own law enforcement in place down there.
Yeah,
That's a good call.
we need law enforcement because that will give us something else to get over Tila and Vila.
Well,
I mean, if
not
worse comes to
necessarily get
worse,
over
one
them,
of us
but
can be the public face of the law
enforcement,
office.
yes, of the Black Sun enforcement.
Lowry,
Because
were you
I'm
trying
not.
to say something there?
I was going to say, we've got an intimidating Wookiee that could probably do that.
Is that? But say, is there
Yeah,
anything
but
that
whoever's law,
I'm
sorry,
going to
whoever's-
speak to my family and make sure that they're okay here? But is there any jobs then, if they're okay to stay here, that we can put my family to work with? Remember, we've got 10 Wookiees at our disposal.
Should you,
And
I
then
mean,
me
if we
and my brother as
enforcers,
well.
we've got that.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if anybody's happy, we could put a couple of Wookiees in as put some of the Wookiees in as law enforcement and just rotate them round as law enforcement.
And
As
then
long
they
as they're
can
happy.
Avoid doing,
and stuff.
guys. I wanted to
And
avoid assuming that was an option. I needed to ask Lauric first.
I'll check with my family, but if they're decorating, I'm pretty sure they're here to stay.
Yeah, your family is more than happy. They see that they owe a debt to you lot as a group, and if being the law enforcement in that system will be repayment enough for that, they're quite happy to take that role on. As I say,
Okay.
your effectively your father would stand as the sheriff, but his law enforcement would be his team. Would be the family underneath him.
Yeah, and we've
But
got that. We've got that shipment of weapons that come in that we'd already pre-stated was for the Wookiees, and we already said there'd be security. So would everyone be okay with like my father being the sheriff, and then we get it sort of? At least then they will still be working for us because
As long as your family are fine with doing that, I have no issue with that. Because
Well, like,
let's be honest, no one's gonna fuck with a Wookiee.
as I've spoke to them, they're absolutely fine. And like I said, they're decorating, so we might end up with more skins than we expected, but I think they're here to stay.
I'm absolutely fine with that, on the condition that they understand that sketchy stuff is going to need to get overlooked.
Al,
just write a list of what you want and what they don't
is
want.
Larrick's father being on the ball?
He is spot on the ball. He's brilliant at what he's going to do. He fully understands what you need to happen. He knows who you work for, which effectively means he knows who he works for.
Yeah. Okay.
Your father's name is Kendrick.
Kendrick. That was what I was thinking for my brother when he told me to think of one, and I went away. So I was close with one of them.
Yeah, but getting your brother and your father mixed up is not a good thing.
No.
No.
Do as well, guys.
But I just couldn't think when Craigs asked me the other day, and I was just sitting there like,
To make this work, we need to purchase a ship for them to be able to get backwards and forwards to here, because I've got no intention of separating them. And I do want them to be able to get back here for reinforcements to come down to the planet.
That can be arranged.
Once we've got a plan and we know what we need for them, then I don't mind.
Can I just say, for your assets at the base, which I'd listed previously quite a while ago, there is interplanetary vehicles, so non-hyperspace capable shuttlecraft at the base for moving people around, so they could use them quite efficiently in system with that, because they don't need to leave system if they don't want to, and if they want to, then they'd talk to you guys.
If we can get the tech team to run over them, do they have? Are they armed?
Very basic armament. You're looking effectively
light lasers.
Yeah, light laser cannons. I mean, they'll do the job for security for now until. I mean, what you're really probably wanting to get your hands on, when I can find it,
is it's a skip craft, isn't it, or something? I've looked at these.
You're probably going to want to get some headhunters or something.
Yeah, headhunters.
Or headhunters, yeah.
So yeah, you're probably looking at. Effectively, what you've got is not that. They're like a mini version of the Jumpmaster long range, not the Jumpmaster, the Lambda class shuttle.
Yeah,
they're like a mini version of that. There's no hyperdrive. They've got sensors that are decent enough for the system. You're looking at let's have a look. Weaponry. forward twin light blaster cannons and a concussion missile launcher on them. They've got a blaster cannon and a missile launcher on each shuttle.
I mean, that's actually quite pokey.
Right. Okay. Winner. Happy with how many of them have we got?
You have 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay. And we've also got the Corvettes, the Black Sun Corvettes in the system as well, haven't we?
They have currently left the system, but should you require them, they are
Okay.
a message to Alexander away for you to get the Corvettes back in the system.
Right.
Um,
I
may
need
I
to be able
make
to set this up to
suggestion?
function without me, so I can carry on doing stuff. Right. Guys, this is not where I see me ending up as a governor of a system. Right. So I don't particularly want to hang up my criminal boots just yet, effectively. So I need to be able to make this work without us, in a manner which is not going to get us in the shit with Alexander. Everyone
I
happy
mean,
with that?
That's
Yeah.
fine as long as we get the Twi'leks or the twins to play
Understand that they're going
along.
to get Wookieed if they play silly buggers.
Then
And we've
it's
got Harkin as well. Harkin's
Yeah.
quite happy to stick around.
Yeah.
We've got the
yeah,
Wookiees.
we've got the Caribbean system. It's not too much of an issue.
Yeah.
In
I
fact,
want Harkin to.
You've
Al, I'm
got-
assuming Harkin's in on this meeting.
Yes, he's quite happy. He's sitting there nodding. He's more than happy to stay as your base operative and be the man that facilitates between you and what you're setting up in local system. So
And we're happy with Harkin's loyalty, yeah?
He's not
Yeah.
done anything as yet that's made us question it.
Yeah,
And now
I'm
he's got
happy with
Wookiees on
Harkin's
his back.
loyalty.
Okay.
Okay, let's go around the room then. Let's start because it's again top left of my screen, Osaka. Or Oscara, sorry.
So I'll stick around. I do want the Pirate Queen's head on a silver platter, but we'll get around to that.
what
That
you,
sounds
what
like
you,
something
what
that's
you
up
may,
our.
yeah, what you may notice as he says that is there's a little twitch in the corner of his eye. He seems to be developing an obsession.
Right, I'll sit on him. Keep him from moving.
We've got 10 Wookiees to sit on him. You ain't going anywhere.
Okay.
Bro.
Yes.
Al, I'm not going to try and deceive him, but I am going to tell him that we will get round to that.
No, that's absolutely fine. He believes you, but it's for you all to be aware that Oscara is developing an obsession with this
A bit
pirate
of an
queen.
unhealthy habit.
Okay. Sir Bravo.
Yeah, I'm happy to stick around.
Right.
Back on. Do have a suggestion with the Wookiees.
Yeah, go.
That while they're training around, every so often get them to change what weapons they're carrying, what sort of.
No regular
Well,
always
no,
keep
I see what you mean.
always keep the routes they do different. Yeah.
No, this is for the individual Wookiees. When they go out, the next time they go out, tell them to wear a different bag, carry a different weapon.
Because then it looks like there's a lot more than we have.
Yeah.
Yep. And no one's been able to count how many Wookiees we've got.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that's fine. I'll keep them updated.
Well,
Yeah, kind of works for me.
Kendrick is sort of standing in the doorway and bends over. Yes, I'm not an idiot. That's what I'd do anyway.
I like him.
Like, mate, my dad's got the brains, One of us had to.
Right, it's Sandro then. Unless you've got anything else.
I don't think I've got anything. As long as I'm happy bouncing monsters.
Right, okay.
Yeah, we'll find
Hello,
you some
Rick.
work.
Killing panthers and getting the skins now, apparently. And Tom.
Kendrick will give you a list. It's the mother that needs to get it correct, and you know what she's like.
As long as they don't pull me apart when they bring the skins forward, so it's fine.
Well, don't reckon when you peel them off then.
Yeah, you got to do this with talent.
So I'm not going to bring you along with Oscara.
I will make sure they're dead.
You get and put loads of holes in them, and then I'm going to have some angry Wookiees.
I have a smaller gun for this.
I
I
think
don't think I'd be allowed to use my axe.
we were on to
Right, yeah,
Lowry
there.
before.
Lowry.
Lowry?
Hello, I'm staying.
Yeah.
I'll stay where the family is. I still want to go on
Okay,
missions and stuff, though. Obviously, I'm not just like staying put.
Marcus
I want
says
to intimidate.
Eli, giving Marcus a fairly steely gaze.
Glaze?
Okay.
You're glazing him, are you?
He's glazing over.
Glazing over.
Fucking
God, that
donuts.
relationship event.
Being honest, yeah,
Yes.
I have my own path. Currently, it coincides completely with yours.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
If that changes, yeah, I will let you know.
Is there anything you would specifically like to do?
I am currently doing it.
Okay. Anything you would like us to assist you with doing?
I am. I'm a bit of a collector.
We've noticed.
Right, and I am fascinated with the old ways.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Could you please spin us up to speed on what's happening in the system?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, cut long story short, the system's running pretty well. There is, however, untoward smuggling, unauthorized smuggling within the area from a gang run by a guy called Numith, who flies a one of those Sorrow Sub Luxury 3000 space yacht.
Yeah, that's a lightly armed ship for a smuggler.
Who is basically using Siskine as a transit point, smuggling point, bypassing the Black Sun. There is they are running from an abandoned droid works, and they are smuggling drugs. Right, glitter stim, wasn't it?
Yes.
There is rumored to be 6 members or so of this gang. The other thing is there's been no detected Imperial presence within the system recently.
Excellent.
Right.
So that's where we stand on the system at the moment.
Also, the other bit of information that you have is that there are 3 managers awaiting interview
at
Starbase for the job of the new bounty hunter office manager.
Can I come and intimidate?
We might need you for that, Lauric, but me and Standro will deal with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to stand there and scare them.
No, that's fine. You can float in the background.
I'm going to suggest that we all go to that.
I was going to say, would you like me to go along?
Yeah, because experience in
Marcus,
bounty hunting fantastic, but ability to tell if somebody's lying, not so great.
Only thing I'd suggest is we don't know who they are, and Marcus, with your past history, maybe we should keep you under wraps.
What are you implying?
That there's Imperial fucking assassin droids after you, and I don't want them knowing you're here.
Damn, I was hoping you'd forgotten about that.
No. All right. Ladies and gents, what I'd like to do first, a suggested course of action, is that we go down to the spaceport mob-handed, introduce Kendrick in a non-negotiating conversation with the twins. All right. I take Ascara's point about the bounty hunter extremely seriously. So I would like Marcus to not be in on that conversation.
You can hide behind me, Marcus.
And then we need to tidy this place up before we move on. So when I go to the
These smugglers, what do you want? What do you want done, Eli?
I should put my robe on.
Excellent.
Right.
What do you want done with these smugglers, Eli?
Sorry.
Yeah. What would you like done with these smugglers? Are we just going to get them to pay their way, or should we make it clear that doing things below under our sight isn't accepted around here?
Honestly, I think we go in and remove them.
Yeah,
I
no,
agree.
that wasn't
You
even a
wanna try my
discussion.
new
They're going to get they're getting killed. One, he's quite famous, right, which makes a bigger statement. And two, this is my system. Nobody fucking runs drugs through my system without paying me.
No.
Right? Anyone got a
Okay.
beef with that?
Yeah,
No,
Eli,
I'm not
what
for
I'll
that.
do is I'll stick around here. I'll get the other base set up so that more than my ship can go there. I'll get the medical droid set up.
I will have
Need
a
a
quiet
couple of
word
weeks
with
out
Eli,
here.
please.
Yeah.
I'll-
Right, Sabrava, fabulous idea. Would rather you put that on hold for a tiny bit because we might need you flying out. We might need you as an outflyer.
It's from the information you've got. Your ship can outrun his.
Between yours and my ship, Eli, we will absolutely shred the thing he's got.
Okay.
I've updated my planetary and space pilotry thing, so I can do some piloting if you need me to.
The big thing I like about warfare is you don't play on a level playing field. You go there with a completely unlevel playing field, and that way none of your side gets hurt.
Well, it's a completely unlevel playing field, and the fact that
It's
if
a start lot, they're not armed.
guys, if Sabrava stayed at the base and does what he wants to do at the base, he is still literally 5 minutes from you in his ship. His ship is rapid across.
Right. Okay.
So it's
Fine.
it's call and he's there.
Right. Okay.
Keep comms on.
I would like to have
Okay.
a quiet word with Eli.
Yeah.
I don't mind saying it in front of everyone, but I am only actually saying it to Eli at the moment.
Yeah.
And that is
Right, what we'll do is we'll break the meeting up. I'll tell everyone to get tooled up.
Yeah.
Right. But also before you go, I need to apologise to you guys for Bespin. Right. The reason I need to apologise to you guys for
stupid
Bespin.
costumes.
Yeah. Well, no. The fact that Lauric and Oscara and Sandro were not in particularly stupid costumes, right? And the fact that you became famous because of me, which is a downside in our business.
True.
In your business, yes. In my business, not so much.
The trouble is, your fame reflects upon us and makes us more visible. So when we're carrying out off-world missions, I'm going to start insisting that we disguise ourselves.
I'll bring some stuff that's
and
less
false
flashy.
facing more.
I'll change my hairstyle again.
Because famous equals bounties, which equals trouble.
I'll just shave my pink hair off.
Yeah.
We'll let Marcus and Eli
I'll
have a
leave
quick
the pink
chat.
wig behind.
Yeah, well, you're doing that. I'm going to pop to the toilet.
Eli, the bit of information
just to confirm, no one's
go on.
interested in the cybernetics.
I'm going to talk to you in a minute about the eyes.
Right. The bit of information that I didn't pass on, and I'm going to heavily hint towards you that I am interested in checking out, is the rumour of the Jedi artifacts.
I guess
Eli.
that's where we're going.
It fills a curiosity and my collection. Sorry?
Is that I already knew.
What was that?
So, one of the things that comes out of this conversation is that I already knew this because Harkin told me.
Yes.
What it's done is it actually made you trust me, made me trust you a bit more.
Good.
And yes, if you hadn't suggested it to me, I was going to suggest it to you.
Yeah, it's among other things, it's about keeping them out of the hands of other people as well.
I don't give a fuck whose hands they end up in, as long as there's not somebody wielding them at me.
Well, exactly. And if they're in our hands, they can't be wielding them at us.
Well, actually, that might increase the probability of them being wielded at me, but I'm prepared to take that risk.
Right, guys.
Not from me. Not without plenty of warning.
Depends on the dice rolls. Depends on the dice rolls.
Everyone
It
apart
really
from
does.
Sabrava heads over towards.
Hang on a second.
Oops.
Sorry, Al. Sabrava, I'm interested in the eyes. Not now. It would have to be at a future point between when we're doing something, i.e., out of game.
15 would be 15,000 for both, or 7.5 for one.
15,000 for both, or 7.5 for one. Okay, I need to know what the downsides are, i.e., EMP, etc. If I can be blinded by someone switching them off.
No.
If you get blasted with an ion pulse, yes.
Al?
Yeah.
2 seconds. Checking.
What I don't want to have happen to me is a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Every time there's danger, they just turn off.
Yeah.
I need to find a page number.
Yeah, that would be just funny. Role playing it would just be brilliant.
Right, guys.
Says the people on the receiving end of fucking random gunfire.
Eli, did you want
I'm not
guys.
worried about that.
Yeah.
So everyone heads over towards the planet, apart from Sabrava. So,
Yeah. We're taking the trouble.
hang on a sec. You're taking the trouble. Is
Take the
everybody
last
going
shot.
on the same ship? You're taking the last shot as well.
I shall sit in
Is
the
your sister
co-pilot
with us?
seat.
Yeah, sod it. She'll come along. Eli, can I have one of the blaster pistols from the pile of weapons? So that she's got something.
They've all been switched to Wookiee. However, I have a light blaster pistol that I'm happy to lend her.
We are about
Yeah,
to
I'll
land
take-
on a planet with a market.
I mean, yeah, we are about lads. So we're a market.
Oh, thank God, blaster rifle.
Everything I have is in the rifle department. It'll probably be a bit big for her.
Right, so cybernetics will.
They
They basically have no downsides, apart from making you look a little different, and they give you bonuses to your stats. You can incorporate the number of cybernetic implants equal to your brawn in your body.
Right. Okay.
Where can we just purchase other ones from traders?
Right, medical
we haven't
facilities
landed
and all
yet.
the place, but medical facilities is where you'll tend to find them. So you head back to. So you all fly off. Right, we're going to have the first check from Sabrava on his computer system.
That's wanted me to have the leg, and I said no, not unless I've got a critical injury.
Oh, quick one.
Yeah, I'm not going to take any of those.
Hendrik and at least 2 of the other Wookiees are with us as well.
That's fine. That's fine. So 2 yellows, 1 green, 2 purple.
Don't chip on me.
This is you reprogramming the other base, Sabrava.
Okay. Can I get bonuses for speaking binary?
Yes,
I
took that into account when we threw the dice. Yes, you successfully add the information for the looking for trouble and the last shot.
Yeah.
So they are all into the system now. So the next time I come back to you, it's going to be your whatever you decide to do while you're over there as well with installations. I'm giving you that for the success on that roll as well. You're going to be able to install the medical droid without doing a mechanics check.
I take it that also includes the in-system ones as well. They're already registered for the other base.
Yes.
Thank you, Sir Braun. That was my next question.
Right. So you all fly over. The rest of you fly over to the starbase. You're met by the twins, Tiva and Vila. Upon questioning them, all the everything's running smoothly on the weapons shipment, and the shipment that you asked for has been delivered to you as your payment.
Yeah.
They have the 3 managers in the bar available for you to interview for the position of bounty hunting manager.
Yeah.
And
any deception? No.
There's no deception. No.
Cool.
They are on the
so no
level.
need to do a deception check them.
Okay.
No. Before we get to the managers, Al, I know you want to move this along, but we're not going to take Marcus with us. Anybody else who wants to go shopping can do, but I'd like at least a couple of people to come with me, potentially Larrick as well, to go to the bar.
As long as I get to try out my axe.
Like
You might do if these,
Sandro and Lauric especially.
Marcus, as you're
Okay.
perusing stuff, there's the general assortments
I think I've got more
sale.
than
So
Yeah.
Right.
Oscara, I'm assuming you're staying with Marcus.
Yeah, I'll go around with
I'll
Marcus.
put my hood up. I wanted to meet these bounty hunters.
You
can
will,
buy
once we know they're trustworthy.
right, so
And once we know they're not hunting your bounty.
here we
That
go. And so what I'm going to do for you, Marcus,
That's all right. It's fine.
a deception check.
Okay.
2
Just
greens,
raining my stealth.
2 purples. That's it. And actually give him a blue one as well, because everybody's helping him hide. Marcus
making an iguana?
blends into the surrounding groups seamlessly, so he can be in the interview area with you to give you any information over the comms that he notices about these people as you interview them.
I shall stay in the background, hidden slightly behind a rug. I mean, the Wookiee.
That's not difficult.
Sorry.
The twins indicate.
Hang on, why did that? You can as well code it for me. I can't read.
It's the perm that does it.
It is.
She'll purr like.
Shut now. Because you said that we've got to disguise
Go on, Al.
ourselves.
Go on, Al.
You're sat in your reserved area of the bar, with your office behind you. The twins
Holding court.
the twins have gone off. They come back. They bring the first manager up to you. So he's a Twi'lek. He introduces himself as Tremo de Travel.
Right, perception check, please.
A perception check, right?
And I'd like assistance from whoever wants to help me.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, perception. 2 yellows, 1 green, 2 blues. Yes. That's everyone helping. 2 purple, 1 red. That's a lot of dice.
Oh dear. Ooh. Okay.
Right. What you notice about him perception-wise is, he looks fairly, he looks as if he'd fit the job. Is anybody wanting to use any other skill on this chap?
When he starts
Did I
to
intimidate
talk,
him?
when he
No,
starts,
we're not intimidating him yet.
when he
Oh,
starts,
Perception and
when he starts
streetwise.
to talk, I will be checking for any deception.
Yeah.
Right. When he sits down, he says, hello. I believe you're interviewing for a position for someone to run your bounty hunters guild. I have
Asking
various
questions.
connections across the galaxy, and I can bring a steady trade of bounties to this office. Should you decide to employ me?
Okay. First
Ask
question
him,
is.
ask him lots of questions.
Give me an idea of these many contacts that you have. Let me see what kind of work I have in the future.
Sorry, I didn't catch that, Oscara.
Tell me of these many contacts that you have.
I have.
Let me know what jobs I have in the future.
I have contacts from Mon Calamar to Ryloth, from Corellia to Curat. I'm known enough in the management circles of bounty hunters to acquire you the jobs that you wish. We're going to do a
Deception check, please, from me.
deception check here. It is 1 purple against 2 greens. This is for Marcus only. Right, he's not lying about that. He is fairly well known. Now, he's.
Can I get a deception check as well, please?
From your, I'm giving you on the success of your previous perception check. He's definitely an underworld type character. This bloke.
Right.
So, is anyone going to delve into their underworld knowledge?
Yes.
Underworld?
Yes.
Who's going on that, Marcus?
No.
If that's all right, Eli.
Yep.
No, what's yours? I've got 2 yellow.
1 yellow, 2 greens, and remove negative.
1
No,
purple.
well, whoever's got the most, and then
probably
I'll
better.
assist.
I got 3 greens.
Oh,
That's it.
this Marcus is the best one for this. Yeah, your underworld knowledge. His name starts ringing a bell in the back of your head.
Right. Okay.
As someone that is most likely to actually work for the Huts.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I will, as I'm in the background here, I will pass that quietly over the internal comm network.
Yeah, he says, I fully understand that you have other people to interview here. I'm not a pushy chap. I'm not hasty. Bounty hunters. It takes them as long as it takes them to bring the bounties back to us, and we always pay fair.
Should we ask him about the Hut connection? I whispered to Sandro and.
I wouldn't.
No, don't mention it.
Nah, don't erase it, I'm doing
Mm.
It might be
Okay,
useful
well,
to
thank you
use
for
against them
your
in the
time
future.
this morning. We'll get back to you. Don't go too far.
Okay, so the twins deftly steer him out of the booth, and glance at you.
Yeah.
Just
And bring me a drink.
They're not. So they're not going to kill him straight away. They take him off and leave him at the bar, and they bring you your drink back, free of charge, of course. They bring the second manager over to you. He's a human.
Yeah.
Ah, Eli Ford, Oscara, Standro. I've heard of you, gentlemen. Such a pleasure to meet you. My name's Vance Rayner.
Perception check, please.
Yeah, we're all helping.
Yeah.
2 yellow, 1 green, 3 purple. One of them this time round.
Just
This guy's cool as a cucumber. He seems more than happy in the company of scoundrels and villains that you all are. He's showing no nerves whatsoever, ever. Yes, I mean, I must say most of my contacts are core system contact, but that means we get a fair amount of trade out this way for them wanting people sending back. I'm presuming you'd use the standard method of carbonite freezing.
Core world check.
I can. Core world check.
Do I know him?
And I'll do a deception check on his answer, please.
Right, core worlds. 1 yellow, 2 green, 3 purple.
Is that minus a purple? Is it?
This is the this.
Yeah.
Oh, not minus a purple, so 2 purple.
No, you've got outer rim, haven't you?
Yeah, mine's out rim and xenology.
Yeah, he's definitely a core worlder. Quite the way he's so at ease here. It's triggering something in your memory again, reminding you of how Imperial agents were programmed to operate.
Yeah.
And especially his knowledge of carbonite freezing. He's studying. He's good. Right, carbonite freezing. If you want it, I can get it installed here. It's something we do. I mean, we're a fair way out from the core system, so it's a sensible option.
Did you just say Imperial to me, Marcus?
No, you did. He didn't say it to you at all. He said it to Marcus.
No, I'm saying to Marcus.
Marcus knows this, that this guy's ringing Imperial bells in his head. You wanted Eli wanted. What did you want? You wanted a perception or a deception?
Deception check to see if he's lying to us.
2 yellows, 1 green, 3 purple. Try that. You can't tell whether he's too cool for you.
Any answers he gives, I will.
Which Marcus, that him being so cool that Eli's not picking up on him possibly lying. Definitely,
Marcus, are you telling me?
I am passing this information on quietly, directly to Eli at this stage, but not the others in the room because I'm not sure how they will react.
Vance leans back. He goes, it's quite a nice place. you've got."
Sorry, guys. I don't know how you'll react at the moment.
No, that's a good call.
Probably.
So, I mean, some of the bounties I can bring from Corellia and from Coruscant, they're worth a lot of credit.
Over the comms, ask him some more questions, please.
What sort of work have you done on Corellia? Anyone I'd know?
Not per se. It tended to be minor stuff. I mean, I was an understudy to the main
Deception check.
bounty hunter office leader. A deception check was that.
Yeah.
I'll assist with that.
1 purple. Throw that. Yeah.
Maybe in a bit.
He's a lying sack of shit. He's never worked on Corellia.
Yeah.
I have a question out of sheer vanity in terms of him.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
You said you'd heard of me. When did you hear of me?
You used to have an Imperial bounty on your head, old son.
Under
Please
what
go
name?
He
Well,
reels
maybe
off
in the
3 of
name.
your different aliases.
Shit.
Well,
What was
it
that?
does seem that you're connected. Anyway,
He's given
honestly,
3 different
thank you very
aliases.
much for interviewing us today. I'm not making any snap decisions, as you probably understand, and I have other people to speak to, but you're definitely in our top 3.
Okay, well, I do understand you had
Love it.
3 people to interview today. I will see you in a while. He gets up and walks away before the twins can
I'm gonna
intercept.
nod to the twins. Right? Can I have them on a private comm line, please, Al?
Yep, you've got the twins on a private comm line. Tiva's like, yes, boss.
Yeah. He goes nowhere. Right? He goes nowhere far breathing.
No, Eli. If I'm in on this comm line, am I?
Yeah, on him.
Right. Okay. This is ringing really, 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 really big bells. Right.
Yeah.
No one approaches him on their own. He's dangerous.
Okay.
I mean, the big rookie. The big
We'll
car
deal with
can't
it
deal
later.
with it.
I'm giving Eli the look. Do you want me just to be not?
I think if any single one of us, bar the Wookiee enraged, taking this guy on their own might not come back to us.
Okay, but just tell the twin.
That's a job
to
for
make
me
some
later,
positive noises in his direction and keep him
His hormonal.
close.
Let it go.
So
Yeah,
the,
let the
yes,
win.
yes, boss. We'll keep an eye on him. We know he's got a private room, 3 blocks over. So we'll set up surveillance on that as well. We've got the third guy. He's waiting to see you. Bloke's ushered in. He's wearing plasteel armor.
What race?
It's similar to Oscara's armor at the moment. What he's wearing.
Perception.
Perception 2.
Yeah, perception from me. He's getting a proper look over.
2 yellow, 1 green, 2 purples. No, 3 purples. Sorry, 2 blues. Sorry.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice.
Right, he looks outer rimish, definitely. He looks as if he could handle himself, definitely.
I've got some rim knowledge, if it's worth doing that.
He sits down, he's casually at ease, but you notice that this arm sits on an armrest, and you can see there's a little glowing dot on the tip of his arm.
Okay.
Cybernetic.
Right.
Streetwise, would I know what that is?
Streetwise, let's have a look. A streetwise check.
1 yellow, 2 greens.
1 yellow, 2 greens, 2 purple.
And will skullduggery help with that at all?
No. Skullduggery won't help you. Streetwise might, though. It's Whistling Death.
Whistling Death.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, I don't know what Whistling Death is.
What race is he?
It is. He is Yeah.
It's the whistling birds. It's a Mandalorian.
Yes, whistling birds. It's a Mandalorian weapon
Right.
that is on his arm. He is human. Again.
Yep.
Name.
Got very
Is he
cool
like a
blue
young-
eyes, and he just looks at you. And goes,
Adopted by the Mandalorians.
I'm
Sorry,
Deed.
one at a time.
Deed.
Deed.
But, oh, by the way, Al, and I am not being overt in any of this. I'm staying in the background in all of this.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
prompting people for stuff.
I'm Deed. Pick it up. What I do in action.
Deed.
Deed.
Beed.
Like the Irish would say dead. Deed. D-double-E-D. Deed.
Yes.
He doesn't have speed.
What I do in action, I do in deed.
Yeah.
Gives himself a little smile. He's got ice blue eyes that seem quite piercing and penetrating as he looks over everyone in the room. In fact, he's going to have...
I'm looking down.
He is doing a perception check around the room. So, let's have a look. I want that lot up. That. I want... This is his throw, so 2 yellows, 1 green, 2 purple.
I'm going to put my hand on my pistol out, but I'm going to use skullduggery to hide that from him.
Am I going to nod
He
at...
just looks at you and smiles, and he just says, "You might as well get the other chap to come over and sit down."
Ah.
Did I pass my skullduggery check?
You don't get a chance. He triumphed his perception.
Right.
That's why he just looks at you and smiles, and as he says,
Wait,
"Get the other guy to come over."
I'm going to look at him and say, "Why?"
Well, you might as well all be here to hear what I have to offer.
This one.
I offer complete independence here. I will not favour any faction.
Deception check on that.
And a deception.
So 2. We'll do Marcus's first. So 2 green, 1 purple. He's not lying. Marcus knows he's not lying. Eli's is 2 yellow, 1 green, 3 purple.
And yeah, 2 blacks.
Yeah, 2 negative blacks. Yeah, you also know he isn't lying to you.
Right.
He is honest as the day's coming on.
Underworld check. Do I know this guy from my dealings?
Not Underworld for this guy. You would need to use Outer Rim.
Okay, Outer Rim then. Do I know him? Know of
two-
him from my dealings?
I'm going to double click
Outer
Marcus
Rim as well.
in a prearranged signal, right? That is basically a question, and he can either single click or double click me back to say whether he's going to come over or not.
Who's that? Marcus.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sorry, I got this wrong. 2 greens, 3 purple.
Chris has got Outer Rim, 1 yellow, 2 green. If you want to use that instead.
Actually, yeah, I'll get Sandra to help because we've been talking about this.
Okay,
I've got
Sandra,
1 yellow,
so
2 green, and a
one
negative
yellow.
black.
Do you want to go with mine and then you assist?
1 yellow.
Yeah, you do yours and I'll assist you.
Yep, do that. So this is everyone. This is everyone, not including Marcus at the moment. Rogue dice. Right, this guy's coming across to you as quite possibly Mandalorian. However, you know that Mandalore was destroyed, and they operate as they are pure independents. He will do what he's saying.
But they do not like the Imperials.
They don't like Imperials for obvious reasons.
I will directly ask him a question. So this is acknowledging the fact that he's noted me, but I have not come over to answer Eli's clicks. And that is, basically, will he be loyal to the office?
Yes.
Okay.
This office is my job. This is how I support my clan now.
Okay. And deception on that. Deception check on that.
No deception. You've smashed deception checks out of it.
Okay.
He is being honest as hell with you. He's mentioned a clan as well, which it puts him brutally.
Yeah.
He's
Which
an out.
clan are you?
If you've been adopted
Does it
by
matter at this
Mandalorian,
stage?
Yeah, it doesn't
has-
matter. You
It
wouldn't even know.
really
Nuri.
does.
You wouldn't know, but the one thing that's important for you to know is he hasn't got a helmet on at the minute.
Ah, yeah, good point.
So he's not a psychotic fanatic.
He's not the old school Mandalorians.
No,
No, that's they're fanatics.
they're fangledy modern ones.
Checking his credentials, he's more than capable of doing the job of office manager for the bounty hunter office, and will give the appropriate tithes where possible, where necessary.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an issue. He knows what he's doing.
Okay,
Is he
going
going to want to be
about
paid
what his
in
title is
Beskar?
going to be?
Deed looks at Eli and goes, "If you're the one running the system, the other
Yeah.
thing I'll offer is loyalty to you. I will let you know if anyone places bounties on anyone in your team."
I
I
can't ask any
have-
more than that.
I like that.
Do you know anything about the guy which was sat here before you?
I was going to say, here's a loyalty check. Does he want to take care of him?
I have seen him before.
Care to expand on that?
He
I
wasn't
was going to say,
working as a bounty hunter at the time. He said he was a scholar.
Oh,
that
shit.
was something. Which to me, in my book, puts that little piece of shit as an Imperial agent. They're trying to get a mole in your system, and they're looking at that being the easiest way at the moment.
That's fine.
Okay. Well,
Do I need to take a cool check here?
No. It's
you need to eliminate him.
he's here by
Deal.
I'd say
congratulations,
he's
you've got the job. Here's your
Or
first
no,
bounty.
he's
Farm this one out, we'll take it yourself. There's 3,000 credits on that guy's head.
I'll take it. So he takes 3,000 credits from Eli Ford.
Yeah.
does he need any help?
I will let you know when he's dealt with.
I like you. I like you.
I
Quick
trust you don't
caveat
mind.
on that. He
I
needs to
trust
not
you don't-
leave the system.
I didn't intend on him letting him.
Thank you.
Want to keep
So,
him?
your bounty
I
hunter
like this one.
office is now being run by Deed.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I'm happy with that.
I've got that
To
written down.
speed this one up a bit, I've had that conversation with the twins as well.
Yes.
About really, I'm playing nice at the moment. You don't want to see me play unnice. Right.
Can I?
Tell me
If we need,
Tell me about the take.
me and I assume Lauric will assist on intimidation for that one.
You don't need to. Marcus can sit in with me because I just want to know whether they're lying to me or not.
Right.
You're already intimidating enough just sat in their bar.
Click something.
We'll have a deception check,
Yeah.
and it's going to be. We'll do individuals. So Eli, I'm going to do
Yeah.
yours first. Deception.
We can't intimidate here. Can't do anything.
Are you
Yellow, one
assisting
green.
with this, Marcus, or no good
No.
individually?
I'm doing these individually.
All of them a bit.
Yeah.
3 purple.
I'm gonna try not to cry, but I'm really emotional.
Don't be emotional.
Why are you emotional?
I'm not allowed to do anything at work, so I was like, I can't do anything at work. I have to sit on the computer. I can't do
That-
intimidation check. I'm not allowed to do anything.
Anne-Marie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a gang of illegal smugglers.
I know.
There's
we
going to
have
be an
to deal
accent
with.
coming up.
It's not the first
Eli,
one.
you, as far as Eli can tell, they're on the level with you.
Everyone could do
Right,
that.
I want that
Go on,
changing.
do it
The
again.
dice roll is now 1 purple, 2 greens.
I'm going to calm the Wookiee and say, I'm going to let you eat and kill whatever you want to in a minute. In fact, I'm going to insist on you doing it extremely violently.
Marcus,
Yes.
Oh,
Marcus.
don't worry. She will be doing it very violently.
they are not
If you're
lying.
not
They are on the level with you. They
Right.
know not to mess with you guys. They're suitably intimidated by
the
Larry.
walking carpet.
The 11 Wookiees and the 2 bounty hunters.
who's
Yeah.
they recognise as the installed law now in the system.
Right.
Good.
Tremo, the Twi'lek, potential Hut player.
Yeah.
what did you want to do with them?
Just let him
we're
go.
gonna call him back in. All right.
He was unsuccessful in this round. Please try again later.
No. We're gonna call him back in. All right. Is he back? Has he come back, Alice?
He's come back over to you.
Timo, come and sit down. Come and sit down, my friend.
Tramo
Right.
the travel.
Timo, recently your boss, and don't lie to me, right? Did me a favour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you get on your spaceship and get out of the system, right? And when you get back to near Jabba, tell him thank you very much for the assist last time.
I will pass the message on to my master's cousin. I actually work for the twins back in Nar Shaddaa.
Oh well, I can always do some goodwill. Right.
Always worth a try. Thank you very
Off
much.
you go.
I shall see you later. He didn't work for Jabba. He worked for a different pair of Hutt gangsters. You've heard.
Yeah,
you've
but by
definitely
saying by turning around and saying that I didn't work for Jabba, he still confirmed he worked for a Hutt.
No, he basically admitted he works for the twins.
Yeah.
He's left, and he said, "Look, yeah, I don't work for Jabba, but I work for his cousin. His cousins being the twins that pretty much run Nar Shaddaa."
Yeah.
Okay. Final question here, and then we will go and make something. I promise. All right. It's the question about the take and how much we get how much I get.
Right. The deal is, should you require replacement weaponry, personal weaponry, that is. We're
Yeah.
not talking starship weapons here. That will be supplied free of charge.
Yeah.
Up to the value of 10,000 credits per person.
Okay, enough racks.
Per person.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Only
So
another
tell him
video.
I'm taking most of that as a financial recompense instead.
If you want it as financial, unfortunately, our instructions are that we have to knock it down because the weapons have to be sold prior to you.
Yeah, I understand.
So
how much will it be as cash?
It will be. We will furnish each member of your team with cash to the sum of 7,500 credits.
Yeah. Okay, and that is per what time period?
I'm going to say every. I'm going to work in events here. So
Yeah.
every third event from now, you will get that.
Right.
So it's essentially once a month.
Essentially once a month, yes. It's your monthly take. If there's anything that we want to, the caveat we've been given is if anything else wants to come through the system other than weapons, it is at your discretion what you charge that smuggler to bring it through.
Yeah. Remember, this is a conversation between me and the
Fine.
twins.
Yes, this is the twin. This is what the twins are saying. We have been told anything other than weapons. That weapons is what was agreed with Alexander to come through the system for Blackstone. Anything other than weapons, we have to inform you, and you decide what you charge or if you take a cut from it.
Right. Okay. They will get 7,000 each. I'm going to get the extra 500.
Okay.
As is my right as the boss.
I mean, we know you've got the team of 4, so that's going to be. Yeah, we will send you the money, and you can divide it how you wish.
5. Oh no, 4 because Marcus isn't.
Yes, unless
Marcus and Sandro aren't.
Unless you have.
No, Sandro is. Marcus isn't.
Sandro's not, is it?
Sandro and Marcus went with your crew. If
You're not part
you
of
expand your crew and increase the amount of money that you're taking, that is a discussion that will have to be had with Alexander.
Right.
Not for me.
Okay. So they'll get 7,000 each. I'll get the excess.
Yeah. So Lauric, Oscara, and Sabrava will receive 7,000 credits. You will receive 8,500.
Okay. The reason being, I'm the one that's going to get nailed upside down to a bridge if this goes sminky.
Yeah.
If I'm not getting a salary, can I call a truce with the bounties? I choose how to divvy them out when I earn the money from them.
That was cheeky.
What's that?
If I'm not getting the salary when I claim my bounties, is it right if I divvy them out as I so fit?
Yeah,
Again.
I mean, at the moment, I'm providing you transport, but that we could discuss this on a per bounty basis.
Yep.
Plus assistance.
From a
I'm not overly
know,
bothered,
support-
Sandra. I need to feel that all of us are feeling. Basically, if we assist you with a bounty, I think it's only fair that you chip into us.
Yeah,
and
I
think that's happened
divvy it out
already
as I
several
fit.
times.
Yeah.
Hasn't it?
Yeah, that's Sandra's been doing that already, so that's fine.
The same goes as when we make a lot of money. Otherwise, I tend to dole that out. If you've noticed.
Right, I'll do it out still.
Yeah.
All right. So the twin say right. Further information that we have is the planet's surface. There's a identifiable set of ruins that are definitely being used by these other smugglers. We haven't had the manpower and assistant to go and deal
Droid
with them.
works. Let's go for it.
It's a droid
That's
works.
fine.
There is a chance that there are some of the old droid work defensives still active down there as well. So I'd be careful what you poke.
I'm gonna have to get a notebook.
Yeah. Johnny, just a quick aside. That conversation about the money happened between me and the twins only.
Yes.
So as far as you lot are aware, you've just become 7,000 every 3 event Witcher.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's 3 events from now. So
Yeah.
Go for it.
Well, have I finished doing my medical droid and that sort of stuff?
I'm just making a note of something.
Right, and now I would like everyone to zip their man suits up, go to the market and buy whatever thermal detonators they want, and
You want a line breaking, do you?
I would like to put the following caveat on the upcoming engagement. If we could possibly capture any product and or vessels or equipment intact, that's a bonus, right? But I would really, really like the whole of his crew and him on a fucking stick.
That's fine. I'm good at that.
Potentially an axe.
There's
Right.
not going to be a big guy left.
Let's
I would
go
like you to all
shopping, boys.
I'd like you to all fully embrace the term with extreme prejudice.
What I'm going to say is there's nothing in particular that would grab your attention in the market.
Right.
So
Al, if you while I'm there though, I'll grab a heavy blaster pistol. If you just want to mark that off.
okay, and a sec. Characters. Oscara, a heavy blaster pistol from the market, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to mark it. If Marcus wants to assist on getting it cheaper, that's fine.
700 credits.
Yeah, sound.
So take 700 credits off.
Who's got the best sensors of the ships?
Me.
And add on a heavy blaster pistol.
Yes, but I have electronic warfare.
Yeah,
that's for counter freaking work. And also makes you a giant target.
So you head down to the
parking using the base sensors on any further information.
What?
Sorry, go on, Marcus.
I was just going to ask the question: am I likely to know what sort of defences this place has got using any of my
your history lessons will have taught you that what you're possibly looking at is auto turrets, but they can be deactivated if you can find the control panel. Possibly antiquated battle droids. They're not particularly tough.
Target practice.
If you're really unlucky, there may be assassin droids still functioning down there. And there's the gang.
Don't start hitting people till I'm back. I'm having a wee.
That's fine.
So you head down towards the indicated landing zone.
Yeah, Al, have I finished my medical after I join them?
What? Sorry?
Have I finished installing my medical droid and that? Because if I have, I'll come and join them with my pal O'Bugger.
Yes, you have finished installing, and as you come down to land, you see the space yacht sitting in the landing area. There doesn't appear to be anybody around at the landing area at the moment.
Can I get anything if I do a ping from my sensor suite?
You haven't taken off yet.
Oh yeah, fair one. Once I get there.
Yeah, well, I'm letting you have. You've done the flight. You're arrived at the landing area.
Okay.
Your Oscara's sensor suite indicates that there are 6 life forms.
Mm-hmm.
A distance away from the landing area inside the facility.
Right. Okay.
Looks
Hard
like
and fast or stealthy?
No, I just want
Let's come down like a fucking lightning bolt from God.
Let's not, because there are defences around here. We don't want to be fighting the gang and the defences at the same time.
Where's
Thank
the control tower likely to be
Chris, can you
for the
pull up?
auto turrets?
No, that at
Right.
all.
What you're looking for is actually
it's the dressing room.
A panel.
and it will be somewhere inside the facility.
Right. Okay.
A
Al,
perception
can I
check will
do
be
a
required.
mechanics check to see if I can do anything to stop their ship from going anywhere?
What from orbit, or are you when you've landed? Are you running over and jerry rigging it?
When I've landed, I'll run over and jerry-rig it.
Okay. What I'd like Sibrava to do is full ECM for any auto targeting systems as we land. Right. We'll debus as quickly as possible. Ascara, I'd like your sister to run security on the ships.
Yeah.
Right. And the rest of us will just get out there and smeg stuff. Okay.
Obviously,
as soon as
Al
we
has
land, if we
equipped
see
her
any
with the
auto
heavy
turrets,
blaster
we'll
pistol.
engage using ship guns because we've got the turrets on the looking for trouble.
Yeah.
Right. So you land your ships around their ship. They're still on your sensors. They're still away. They probably haven't heard you landing. The walls of the building, yes, they look battered and crumbled, but they're thick. You know, this was a fortress at some point that they're inside. That from your closer scans now that you've landed, it indicates they're probably scavenging fuel deeper in the site. Let's have a mechanics check of 1 yellow, 2 greens.
Is that from Sibrava, is it?
This is Sibrava, 3
Can I
purple
send Carl across to help him?
and a blue.
Here still.
Here we go. Right, you successfully disable the pleasure frigate's engine from outside, so they cannot take off. Their ship can't take off.
Okay.
As you head into the facility, following there's
Who
a
are we
bit of a
leading for
big track.
security?
Sorry.
Who are we leading for security for the ships?
That's Arcus.
Or are we all
Ascara's
going?
sister. Do you want to leave the
I'll leave
assassin
all-
droid with them as well?
I'll leave. Can I talk, please? I'll leave the O'Bugger under orders to obey her and give her some support. He has got was it a heavy blaster?
He's got
I can't remember.
two heavy blaster pistols. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got Oscara's sister and an assassin droid as guards on the your
The
ships.
ships.
So
Quick question: can she operate the turrets on the trouble?
Yes.
There you go.
Do
There's
you
an
need
option.
Hendrix to stay behind?
Hendrix, is he not with your father running
No,
security?
no.
Kendrick
I
is
thought we left the Wookiees.
Hendrix
We
is
were
the
with-
dad, and Hendrix is the brother.
Kendrick's is dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know that Hendrix was my minion, but I don't know if my minion's with me or with my dad or
He's
what.
with your dad at the moment, so I'll tell you what. He's staying
Ignore
security
me.
on the ship there, right? So you head into the facility.
Lead on bounty hunters.
my
Yeah,
vibro
heading
sword
in.
is out.
Are you coming, Marcus?
Stealth in. Try and get and perception check.
A perception check. So first perception.
We'll all
check
do one if
for
you don't mind.
Oscara. Okay, I'm going to do them individually.
Yes,
Starting
please.
with Oscara. Perception 1 yellow, 1 green, 3 purple. This is Oscara's perception check. He doesn't see anything. Next person is
There's a nice salt vinegar. Yeah.
Sandro.
Hello.
So I'm
Same
doing
again.
so.
1 yellow, 1 green, 3 purple. He doesn't say anything. Next, we'll have Eli. 2 yellow, 1 green, 3 purple. Yep. Eli, you spot a blinking control panel light on the wall. Just before Oscara and Standro step on some pressure plates that you also spot.
No.
I'm stealthy.
On a further investigation, what you have discovered is the control panel for 4 auto turrets. If you'd stepped on the pressure plates, they would have popped up and started firing.
Sibrava, just gonna motion if you don't mind, dude.
So, Sabrava,
I shall assist him.
a computers with an assist. 2 yellow, 1 green. And what difficulty did I set this at?
It's horrible taste, that.
Oh,
Horrible.
3 purple
It's got
and a blue.
worse. Did I bring over my blue pandas?
You
What?
successfully disabled the 4 auto turrets.
Well done, sir.
But lead on.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Is
my
your-
perception check.
Who's Sabrava's perception check? Here we go.
2 yellow, 1 green.
2 yellow, 1 green. We're going to have 2 purple this time because they're being more vigilant now. They've seen that there's defences.
Cool.
well, there's triumph.
There's a triumph, but it's not good. You notice
Oh.
it. You managed to shout out a warning before 5 antiquated battle droids lurch out of the walls with their blasters leveled at the group. So
Go on, Wookie.
the order of combat is going to be
Quick draw.
Shit, what did I miss? And also quick draw.
Let
Yep.
the Wookie
Quick
win.
draw.
right, so they're quick
That's
drawings, so they're not
fine,
going to use it. So we're going to have Sabrava, then Lowrick, then Marcus,
Oh, so 2 passes again.
then we're going to have the first 2 battle droids because the other guys failed their perception check. Oh no, tell a light. We'll have. Sorry, on the before the battle droids. Eli,
How close are we?
you're practically engaged. So what your movement in your first turn would put you in engaged. Then we're going to have Yara.
I'll put the grenades away.
Then we're going to have another battle droid.
I'm putting faces and everyone can see them.
I'll put the
That's
grenades
everyone.
away then.
So here we go. So
Yes,
Sabrava,
please.
your first action.
Well, I've quick drawn. Shoot at the nearest droid.
So shooting, you're at practically in close range. So it's 2 purples. And Sabrava has 1
2 yellow, 1 green.
yellow, 1 green. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
You hit successfully. 5. 3 over. What weapon have you got? You've got
Heavy blaster pistol.
heavy blaster. Hang on a sec.
Damage 7. Crit 3.
8, 9. Have you critted? 7, 8, 9, 10. Minus there. So 4. So the first droid is gunned down by Sabrava. Lowrick.
Go on.
Use my axe
Yeah.
to get to the closest, the next closest
you step
one.
in. You step in and swing at the next closest.
He wants fresh. She
So
wants a fresh droid.
You don't know what
Lauric,
this axe does now. Axe cracks is
2 yellow, 2 green.
Hey, Homer.
2 yellow, 2
2
green.
purple.
It sounds every bit of disgusting.
It's amazing. It's like basically make everything critical.
Oh God.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You
Right,
can all
you
sit
hit
down. I'll
triumph.
take it from here.
You hit
That
with the axe.
droid's just destroyed.
4,
Exploded.
2, 4. Hang on a sec, I'm just working this out now.
And I got the new bits now.
Yes, with the new bit on. I've got to work this out because that's
Sorry, Crags.
all right. Critical requires 1. You double critical. That's 6 plus 6, 7, 8, 9.
Matt with Fletcher round 2.
9 plus another 9.
18.
18.
I think I've scared Simon. It's
28, 38,
Oh, you're a dog.
48.
You stop licking my hand.
There's little bits of battle droids scattered all over the place.
Nice.
Do you want me to take it from here?
In fact, because of your triumph, I'm giving you another attack.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That one's dead, and then you get to roll the same dice again.
Yeah.
Am I
Two,
next,
two.
Al?
Yeah. What?
Am
That's
I
it.
next?
There's
It's
a
Marcus
droid
next,
left
and then
for
it's
you.
Eli.
There might not be a droid left.
Anne-Marie, this is Anne-Marie again. She gets another attack for her triumph.
No.
She's
She's
yeah,
Eli's
she's
head off.
triple crit. The next droid is hacked down by the berserking Wookiee. Right, so now it is Marcus.
That's Vibro Sword.
I don't know if anyone. I think Cheryl.
I
did
still
that.
heard Cheryl laughing in the
So
back.
2 yellow, 2 yellow, 2 purple for Marcus.
Cheryl got that.
Marcus hits with his vibro sword. Hang on a sec. Because he's modded that thing as well.
Yeah, we have the new mod.
It's still only 1 for a critical,
Just
so it's
blasted
critical hit.
two droids in some bits.
Damage is 2,
I literally play this game just to use my axe.
4, 6, 16 minus 12. So yeah, you cut
4.
down deftly sweep in with the sword and cut down another one of the droids. Eli,
That's 4
Let's
down.
go.
No, that's 4 down. One, I've done 2. and
How
Marcus
does
has
this
done-
sidestep thing work?
Eli. Well, you could sidestep should you wish, but you've got an action. You've got an action and then an attack, and then you can do a sidestep to make yourself more difficult. So
Yeah, I'm going to, as we're basically engaged, I'm going to step away, and then I'm going to shoot the nearest droid to me.
okay, the only remaining droid, 3 yellows. 2. Because he stepped away. 3.
Marcus is done.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Probably a crit as well.
Did it?
Hang on a sec. I've just got to check his blaster. I'm
You
taking
guys,
you're
well
using
done.
the
Job
heavy
good
blaster.
done.
Yeah,
3,
heavy blaster.
I'm not
2,
needed.
3. Yeah, he's critted.
I don't think anyone
You
else is,
critical
is it?
hits are 7, 17. 17 points. Yeah, you shoot down the last droid. The bounty counters don't even get a look in.
I give you all an impressed look.
I give a round of applause.
Laura just looks there, and Standro gives him a round of applause. So the joy, the antiquated battle droids were no
They just
match
didn't want
for
me to
you
give a
whatsoever.
grenade.
What do I pay you two for?
Let the pregnant Wookiee win.
Set up to ambush our
crack on and take us to the rest of the guys. If we could speed this along, people.
You
Or
advance.
would you like us to find them, or would you like an ambush?
Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make. Who's taking the lead? Stadra or Oscara?
Sandra, you're better at finding things than I am.
Go on then. I'm stealthy enough to duck for a scar to take the hits.
Oh, thanks.
Not there. Right, 3 yellows.
I mean, I am made of
3
armor.
greens
Exactly.
blues.
You build like a brick house, you can take it.
And
It's
3.
okay, Oscar. I'll
So
avenge you.
it's not that much.
I'm a
Sandro
big
is
boogie-eyed alien.
You big
Sandro
googly-eyed
is
kid.
doing a stealth check. This is to see if you guys all have your action before the band of smugglers.
Oh,
I reckon I can out stealth them.
you got to be there first. We've all got actions first, ain't we?
It's just
To be
hits.
fair, I've got decent stuff. Let's watch your
Oh,
stuff.
there was a puppy.
Yes.
Plus, I want to release.
Oh, I've got a yellow
Right,
one.
Sandro, you successfully locate and manage to guide everyone to perfect positions. You are all
Product placement.
at close range, so not engaged unless you. To get to engage, your first action will move you to the engaged position, should you wish to do that. But you
What
have
did I miss,
caught,
please?
you have caught this
No, I
smuggler
get
lot.
grenade first.
You've caught this smuggler lot with their pants down.
No,
Literally.
Literally, you are ahead of all of them, and you have a bonus to
I
all of
don't
your
want to know what
first
they're doing.
They're busy they hauling out fuel cells from in some wrecked units, and they're making
Explosive are those fuel shells.
Don't throw grenades.
That's not what I'm planning. How explosive are those fuel cells?
these are
I
fuel
just
cells
shoot a
for a
grenade
start.
at them, it's fine, right?
It's the fuel.
That's
Big
not what
one.
I'm planning.
No big bum.
Right, so we are going to have.
He
We
likes
will
speaks to
have
him before he kills
Sandro,
us all.
I'll do my normal shooting.
the Oscara. Then we will have Eli. Then Marcus, Lauric, and Sabrava. There we go.
Save some for me.
Right, so
Save
Sandro,
some for us.
your first action is
Are any of them armed currently?
No, if they
They-
carry
they've
me.
got
I'll
black.
just make sure there's
They're gonna have to draw weapons, so they're gonna be either staying.
shot them.
You've surprised them, so you're getting a bonus to your first attack as well.
I'll go for one of the furthest away, so then
You're gonna
Oh,
shoot
yeah.
one of the gangers, so
I'll go for one of the furthest away so Larrick can run at them with her axe.
2 yellow, 1 green, 1
Are
blue,
you going to be able to shoot that far?
3.
It's long range. Cheeky mugger.
Oh,
You hit. Just check your weapon. Da-da-da-da.
it's not as fancy as mine.
Oh, no, mine's got an essay.
I don't know, but Marcus is giggling his tits off down here.
You haven't critical. No, so 9 points of damage. Oh, actually,
Should have shot my grenade.
10 points of damage. 11 points of damage. 11 points of damage minus the toughness on one of them, so 3. 8 hits, so take 8 off that first one. Yeah, you've seriously injured one of them. He's spun over sideways as you've hit him. Next we will have Oscara.
How many are around a fuel cell?
No.
Fuel cells are scattered around the area.
Will it go boom if I shoot it?
No.
Ah, bollocks. Then I unleash hell into the biggest group of them.
You'll fire it. All right. So
Yeah,
Rotate
I'll
cannon.
shoot a grenade.
3 yellows, 1 green,
Let's see you try to shoot a
3
grenade.
purple.
It only worked spectacularly last time.
It was a fluke.
Oh yeah, a blue as well. You get a bonus because you surprised them. They're all. This is the first round, so they're all still surprised.
Oh, those poor bastards.
Paul,
Poor bastards.
No, it depends on what you.
right, let's see
That's
what
a triumph.
we're doing here. Equipment. You're aiming at the group of smugglers.
Whatever the largest group is.
I think you might get them.
I think I've got them. I think I really got them. Oh no, is that a double crit?
It's not a crit.
Is that not a crit? Damn, that's unusual.
Yeah, you're one off a crit.
Ah,
5, so 11, 15. 15. Is his weapon piercing or anything like that? Let's have a look at this. Augmented speed.
sadly, no, I haven't bought the piercing one yet.
15 points of damage, -3 is 12. You kill one of the smugglers.
Cool. Anything from the Triumph?
The triumph.
Yes, you killed one of the smugglers.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you killed him outright.
Mm.
You've left yourself lined up perfectly, and I'm going to give you a bonus to your next shot as well.
Sound.
So your next turn, you get a bonus still. Eli,
Is there anything particularly solid that I can hide behind?
because of the advantage you've got,
Me.
you're firing from cover already. You're in cover. You're perfectly set up to just blast away. So
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the equivalent of Sikkim to the Wookiee,
It's a bit late.
right? And I'm going to duck down behind the cover and light a backstick, right? While stepping out of her way and letting her go and do her thing.
Yeah.
you're not firing. Okay, he is smoking a cigarette. Hang on a sec.
I think it's a Brava next.
Did you get a cool check on
Wait
that?
a second. Wait a second. We're not going to have
Basically,
a dual
giving my
check.
turn to Lowry.
Yeah, we're going to go for. Hang on a sec. No. I'm looking for something. Where is it? Education.
We haven't got boom because we lit a cigarette.
Yes, 3 greens and 2 purple. Yeah. No. This is him smoking his cigarette.
Access somewhere.
You smoke your cigarette with
Successfully.
no ill effects. There's just a little wisp of smoke going up behind the.
I was really hoping he was going to set his hair on fire.
I
Right.
thought it was particularly flammable around me, which is a mistake.
Lighter.
Yeah, well, all the lighters broke.
Al, the
Yes.
intention there was to give the Wookiee my turn.
All right, you're going to switching players. So switch Lowrick with Marcus.
Yeah.
Yes. So Lowrick is next. The Wookiee. I take it you're using your move to get it to engaged and hit something with that axe.
The axe. It's fun.
Are you going for the smuggler
No,
baron
it's so
or one of the
like-
smugglers?
I didn't
Hit the
hit
biggest
that.
guy.
The
Go on, you know you
biggest
want to.
one, and the one that would get the coolest attention.
You're
boss.
going to engage
The ringleader.
Yeah.
the ringleader.
Yeah,
What's
the
the
big
name
boss.
on it?
Hopefully, I keep getting down in one.
Yes, it is. No miss.
I hope. Please, Cheryl.
No miss. Yes. 2 yellow, 2 green. Yeah, throw that.
You owe me a watermelon.
Add a blue. Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
I meant all of them. Everyone.
Not 3 purple. No, she's engaged. She stepped out to the smuggler baron.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I know. She's double critted, but I'm trying to work it. Yeah, you've hit him.
I only need one now, don't I?
Yes, you only need 1, so you've double critted again.
Let's upgrade my gun.
All right.
Mascara, I'm coming after your job next.
Yeah, I need to get a big gun.
You just need to learn to shoot with your punk ass. That's what you need to do.
Oh, fuck you. More yellow dice, that's what I need.
That's it. I'm the sheriff.
She's done 15 points of damage.
That's it.
It doesn't kill him straight away, but there's a critical hit table to roll on now because he's a. That's taking off his thing, so he's only got 5 wounds left. I've got to find the page in the book now.
Half the job.
Critical damage. Because he's a special character, you're going to have to roll on the critical damage table.
Ooh.
Oh shit, Craig's wanted him to survive.
Shouting from cover, I don't say I don't ever give you anything.
I shout back. Thank you.
Oh, fuck. I've set off the bloody key alarm thing again.
Right.
So I might have scuppered
hit.
Crags's plans.
No, taking
I
damage.
don't think he ever plans for these NPCs to survive these encounters.
Yeah, but I think it was supposed to be a little bit more difficult. And then I come along.
Plus 20 to the roll. I need a
Anytime
D100.
you hold the game up through the sheer amount of damage that you do, you've done quite well.
I need 2 D10s.
Oh shit.
Because we pouch your dice.
You might have disemboweled him.
Do we need his head for anything? Because I don't think it's left.
We're trying to figure out what critical injury you caused it. Emergency dice.
His spine out. It'd be funnier.
Would like his head so we can display it somewhere public.
I can rip his head off and keep his spine attached to it as well. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
You can pick all that lot up. Right, the brown dice is your 10s, the other dice is your units. 51. Plus 20, 71. That's a critical hit on a ship.
On a ship.
I still need that. I need 71.
She's hit him so hard it's destroyed his ship.
Yeah.
All the way back, hits the pleasure yacht.
Drops the yacht on him.
The way that my weapon's so powerful that Crags has to go back to school to learn maths.
And out of sheer sarcasm, the auto turret set fire to it.
I'm getting weapon envy.
Not the first time.
Oh, it's currently just looking at his rifle like
71 is our result.
you're shit.
To be fair, it's Craig. I'm not blaming Crags because it is me, but I just wanted to be stronger. I'm only small in real life.
16, then it's not like.
They went for the biggest, hairiest creature in Star Wars.
Yes.
And that's now a rancor.
Rancors are cute, but Wookiees are really cute.
Rancors are cute. They got like an ass for a mouth.
Yeah, I know people
I was
like
looking
that.
at 116, that's why.
Ah,
Critical injury result table 217.
216, 217, yeah. I'm getting there.
I used to brother might be able to sell one of his eyes or his leg.
You've hamstrung him.
That
So
was
he
a mistake.
loses his ability to maneuver. So he can't move away from you. And he's got 5 wounds left.
Do you want him dead?
Marcus, do you mind going to take his head off?
Yeah, I'd love to take his head off.
That was the original
I'll
plan.
let you.
Yeah,
Fine.
we'll keep them there.
I nod,
High five.
you know, high five as we go past, yeah.
Just tag teaming.
Tag, your turn.
Marcus's turn, so we've got 2. I take it you're hitting someone with your sword.
I'd like to kill the leader by taking his head off.
2 yellows, 2 purples. And a blue, yeah.
Marcus makes a great team.
Well, because you used you as a springboard as a jumped over you.
Oh,
And because
take
you
his
can
head
high-five.
off.
Critical, right, critical.
Oh, you got triumph as well.
Here's the critical roll. Yeah, she's critical. His sword needs 1.
96.
76 plus 30 because this is second critical.
Is that 106?
106.
Oh, I instantly put 20 on.
Horrific
I'm
injury.
definitely dead.
Let's
You've
hopefully,
dropped
like,
off an
to be fair, if
earlobe.
he's carrying on for a while.
Randomly roll 1d10.
You have cut his ear off.
Roll
Yeah,
3.
Just Paul.
You Van
you have
Goghed him.
managed to change his hairstyle.
He has lost 1 point of brawn. And you have caused 7 of 2, 4,
I was right.
6 minus his 5. He's caused 1 point of damage. He's down
Is
to 4
Is
wounds.
that what? Just out of curiosity, Al, what does Pierce do?
That's but yeah. You've actually taken down to 2 points because you've got Pierce 2 because it bypasses the armor value.
Right. Okay.
That was figuring out what stat he was losing. He's dazed, confused, doesn't know what the heck's hit him there.
A Wookiee and Marcus.
So Brava.
I'll take a shot at a random ganger because I can't get past Marcus and the Wookiee to shoot the leader. So one of the other gangers.
1 green and 3 purple.
I can.
Larry,
you
how
guys
tall
look
is your character?
8 feet.
8
Very.
foot.
And
Right.
my hairstyle is fluffy.
Oh dear. Will everybody stop critical hit?
Carol!
I'm
I have.
your character.
Cheryl
Right,
is
yeah.
on a roll, literally.
I'm going to tell you that I'm completely blameless in all of this, Al.
Critical hit. 6.
Don't-
Yeah. 6 damage. Right, roll the critical hit
What a
table.
useless bounty hunters are you two?
55.
I don't need crit
Why are
to do
you
that.
rolling?
Why am I
Al,
closed? Yes.
Yeah, Al. If this is just a ganger, he's not a special character. Do you have to roll on the critical hit table?
No, I don't. You up the damage. So 26 minus 3.
He's dead.
He's dead. You shoot a ganger straight in the eyeball and he falls over dead.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. That one's dead. No, just one of them because it's a single shot. It's a single target. Who's next? No,
Is it them?
It's the Smuggler Baron. He gets to swing back. Right. Yes. I'm rolling 2 dice.
I don't mind.
Lowrick,
taking it
you're the
maybe.
pink one.
Can I do it in a
Marcus is the brown
You're
one.
not best at it.
He's going to take a swing at the Wookiee.
Brave
3 greens.
or stupid.
He's taking a swing at the Wookiee. 3 greens.
No, he's just desperate. It's the biggest,
Two red,
ugliest thing
two
going. He's going, no.
To be fair, if he's half confused, it's the
And
only
a
thing you can
black.
see.
Yeah, aim for the
Put
big
2 blacks
target.
in there.
PMSing
Might
Wookiee
get
with
a
a
haircut.
perm.
I mean,
This is him swinging at the Wookiee.
So, like, I spent hours doing my hair, and then I have creatures like this always messing it up.
He trips over himself and he's lying on the floor at your feet.
It's okay. While I'm there, I'll have a pedicure, thanks.
Right, there is a smuggler who's going to take a shot at you. So
And
I would like to see a Wookiee curb stomp.
3 greens, 3 green, 3 purple, and a black. Because they're at a disadvantage for the first turn because you had they ambushed them. So there's 3 of these shots. Hannah sec. Blue.
Ooh. Wow, hit.
Someone has been hit. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's definitely going to be the
Shoot me!
Anyone apart from Eli? I've got a 6. I must have a 6-sided dice. I'm randomly assigning you numbers. Oscara is 1. Standro Rulek is 2. Lauric is 3. Tabrava is 4. Marcus is 5.
We'll just skip it because it's going to land on 3. It always lands on me.
Great.
Yeah.
So he's used the blaster pistol, so 6 damage on the Wookiee.
I'm coming for him next.
Does that just bounce off your soak?
Take off and
Yeah, to be fair, I've got 6 stone.
Lauric
So
soak is 6. We haven't up that yet. Lauric Soak is 6. So he hits you.
Does
And-
nothing.
Hair repels
No
it.
damage is done. There's a little smoking trail coming from your fur, but he causes no damage.
I will be in touch with him and his wallet for my hairdresser because I am really
So 3
like I take hours to look this good.
3 purple.
That's a lot of careless to get that perm.
It is. You
This is the
understand.
next
It's a
smuggler.
lot of work.
Right, we're
do
going to
that.
throw who the next one is shooting at. 1 is shooting at Oscara. So 3, 3 and 3 and a black.
Oh,
Ding.
5 and 1, 2. He misses.
great.
He has missed. The next one is shooting at. He's trying to shoot at Eli. So he's 3. He's wounded as well. It's 3 greens, 4 purple, and a black. Because Eli has slid and he's shooting at the smoking vapor trail. Oh, he horrendously misses as well, yes.
Yeah, that's it. Everyone know you're there.
So we're back to the top of it. Sandro. Are you going to carry on shooting at the same guy?
Yeah, I might as well finish him off.
Fishing.
2 yellows, 1 green, 3 purple.
My leg.
There's no bonus for Sandro this time.
Uh-huh.
3. You miss.
Oh,
What?
sorry. All the good rolls are reserved for me and Marcus.
You can,
Mhm.
you
And
can do
the
a
brother.
maneuver should you wish to. Do you want to take cover, or
Yeah, I'll take cover.
you're going to take cover? He's going to take cover. Makes him more difficult to shoot at, right? Oscara.
I look at the
Give
one that
Sandro
just
a
shot me.
little nod.
I look at the one that just shot at me. You fucking what look, and then unleash everything.
3 yellows, 1 green, 3 purple, and he gets a bonus still this time, so he gets a blue.
Radiant's are quite cowardly.
Oh, that poor bastard.
4, 6,
He got
8.
boom.
That poor bastard.
There's just a vapor trail left of him.
9, 6. 9 minus 6.
Right. That's a crit, so that weapon.
Isn't it more than one crit?
No, it's not a double crit because in
Ah,
3, it's
nah.
Just a crit.
Just a crit, plus 20 damage, plus everything else.
yes, plus 20 damage to that thing. And I say I've got to get the right character first. It's one of the pirates.
My goodness, no,
It's probably going to be vaporized.
Feel a little bit jealous compared to mine and
9,
darker now.
29, 39, minus 3. Yes, you
Wow.
vaporize another smuggler. Eli.
I vaguely wave in the direction of the Wookiee, and off the playing ground of Sabak with Sandro, who's cowering behind the same cover as me.
Right.
Hey, more delicate Rodian.
He's lost his wig.
Let's Anissa, what we're gonna do here is Sandro is gonna do a cool check on this for me. 2 yellow against Eli Ford's cool, which is two green, sorry. And I want 1 red and 2 purple.
Because you're playing a game, aren't you?
You're not playing a game against him. This is throw it, yeah. You basically look at him and scream, "What the hell are you doing with cards out?" in the middle of the fight.
No?
Next is Lauric.
Is he looking at me?
It's Wookiee.
Try and get the head off the boss.
2 of those,
please.
2 of those, 2 of those. Yep.
Do you not want him alive?
Yes.
Playing
Yes,
cards,
bonus. He fell over. He's at her feet.
Who's playing cards then?
Yeah.
Eli?
He's dead.
It's a crit. It's a double crit. 2 rolls on the critical table. Hang on a sec.
Oh yeah, this is the thing on my app. Pretty much always hits a crit.
103. Oh no, sorry, 30. 30 plus 40 is 70. And the second one,
Oh, fuck.
21 plus 50.
71.
70, 270.
You're packing him apart.
141.
He double crits his left foot.
Yeah.
Certainly hacked his
He takes off the
hamstrings off.
shoulder. Can I kill him yet?
Yeah, you knocked him back to the ground if he's not dead. Hang on a sec. I'm just going to work out how much damage you've caused.
Yeah.
I think he's probably dead.
I think he only had 5 hits left.
He had less than 5 hits left.
Yeah,
He
he's
had
dead.
2 left, I think, didn't he?
2 or 3, something like that.
Left. Vibroact 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 24, 34 points of damage minus.
Sad Wookie here.
I may have.
no, minus 2.
Keep going, I can still hear. I'm just going to feed little one.
So I might have made a crater when I took his head off, and I'm sorry about that.
You have you bisect his body.
Is
He's
that okay to
dead.
put on a spray?
He's dead. He's dead,
I
Dave.
sound very upset
Dead
that
Dave.
you killed
Okay.
him.
That's
Hello.
okay.
How many
Like,
bad
one
guys
minute.
are left?
There are 2 smugglers left. There is 1 injured, one not injured. You could step towards them and engage one of them should you wish, is your movement. And
Yeah,
then
do
an
it.
attack. So which one are you engaging? The not injured or the injured?
How badly was he injured? Who shot him?
He's got 4 wounds left. The other one's on 12.
Let's go for the injured one.
Go for the injured one. So it's 2
Finish
yellows.
him, Mark.
Marcus is 2 yellows, I believe. Yes, 2
Mhm.
yellows, 2 purples. No bonuses or anything.
I need to get better at this.
You,
Oh yes, I
you
definitely
missed
need to get better at it. Definitely need to get
You
better
missed
at
him.
this.
However, he's engaged with you now, right? Okay. Next is Sabrava. I
Yeah,
think he's
I'll
shooting
shoot
at the
uninjured
other
one.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 yellows, 1 green, 3.
It would have been so much easier if you let me use my grenade.
No, because
5.
this is more fun. And you're playing cards with me,
It-
Lloyd, so what the hell are you on about?
Heavy blaster pistol. I'm just
Go
going to
and
check.
find out who wins at cards after the fighting's done.
Good boy. He's a good boy.
Do you want to place the bet on it, Eli?
Heavy blaster pistol. 3.
Yes.
You have critically hit one of them, so that's plus your damage. So that thing does 7. That's 17. 18 damage minus 3. Dead. You kill him. Sabrava coolly shoots that smuggler down. Yes. Yes. So this smuggler now
You're not
takes
getting any other
swing
dinner. Come on.
at Marcus. So I want 2 greens and 2 reds.
Can I brace?
Well, he's no, because you move to engage. So 2 greens. Your effective your skill here is the red dice, so he doesn't hit you.
Pop back up and shoot him.
You're both flailing at each other ineffective.
6.
Love it.
We're back to the top.
Pop and shoot
Sandro.
him.
I'll shoot him because I think I can shoot into combat without any hindrance, I believe.
Don't you have to get out of the cover?
It's
I'll just
fine.
pop
You can do
over.
it from cover. 2 yellow, 1 green, 3 purple. Yeah, you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to let you have that. You successfully hit him and cause base damage for your weapon. So,
9, I think.
I think it's 9 as well. I'm just checking.
Yeah, 9 crit 3.
9. 9 minus 3. Kills him. You uniquely shoot him in the side of the head as him and Marcus are doing this at each other. And he drops dead. We've broken Cheryl. Right, so, yes.
Get off. Get off. Get off.
Did you want to finish this game of cards then, Sandro?
Right, so,
What was that,
everyone looks around. The shooting is all done, and as the dust is settling, you notice that amongst the cartons of fuel that they were trying to haul out, there are 5
playing
sealed
cards?
cases of glitter stim. So you've got 5 100-dose cases of glitter stim sitting on the deck in front of you now as well.
I
I'll
will
grab
use
a
my
party
underworld
tonight.
contacts to sell them if you want to, people. Or we'll just sell them as a team and divide the profits.
Sell it, split it.
Yeah.
Put it and divide.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Also, Sandro, pick a card.
Big card.
So Brava turns to Eli and goes, "Well, didn't you say you always wanted a pleasure yacht?
Yeah.
I thought you were just
Well, you've now
offering me
got one.
pleasure then.
Perception check, please, Al.
a perception
For
check
Other items.
for other items. Yes.
Assist for that.
Oh, that's it.
Right.
Yeah, I'll assist.
It is Marcus.
Might as well make a
And
sword.
I'll assist.
Yellow, green, blue.
Yellow, green, blue. And another blue because everyone's helping him. And 3.
Oh, my stomach.
Yeah, Chaz.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to increase, because you going off your melee skill,
Yeah.
your sword. Easy way of doing it, up your brawn.
Yeah.
Gives you another bonus.
Right, you don't. You
it's on
don't.
my list.
Going to be
You
here.
don't spot anything. However, I'm going to do something else here a second.
There's where we do it.
Yes, pick them up. I want a yellow, a green, a blue, 2 purple.
Oh, man.
This is something else for Master Hartley. Right.
Oh, right. Okay.
You feel as if there's something here,
Right.
but no one can spot it.
Okay. Shit. Right. Okay.
Call the perception test. 2 yellows and a blue.
Eli,
Yes.
what we talked about earlier.
Yes.
Yeah. Can we all have a good search around?
Well, I've
Yeah.
every intention of taking everything of value from here anyway.
Yeah.
So
Yellow.
yes.
Cool. Let's
Yellow, 1
let's
green,
strip the place apart.
3 purple. This is Sabrava's perception check. He's going to find something. I'll tell you what it is in a moment. Let's do Eli's, which is the
I
same.
don't have a lot of perception. I'm just happy to be here.
I'll have a lot.
You can pilot the
Eli
place.
also spots something.
I can pilot space and planetary.
Cool.
Yes.
The
What?
spider run out of people who can pilot.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I could pilot. I just haven't
I
got
can
astro
pilot.
navigation.
I've got an astro navigation,
What
but we can get
Marcus,
points for
what
that.
parts did you have already?
I have a. Hang on, give me a moment. I've got the power core.
Well, that's handy because the parts that Sabrava and Eli spot are both belonging to the same lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
It has been cut in 2 through the power core, so the power core is destroyed. However, you have the remaining parts you require. There is the kyber crystal, there is a focusing crystal, and there is a hilt unit.
Does Marcus spot that we pick these up?
Hmm?
Does Marcus spot that we pick these up?
Are you doing a
I'll be
deception?
nice. It'd be nice.
If you want.
I'm asking, is Eli Ford doing a deception on him?
Yes.
2 yellows, 1 green.
Are we not supposed to trust Marcus?
2
Well,
reds.
I do. He high five me.
Me and Marcus
Doesn't trust anyone.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I trust him till I don't, and then I just use my axe.
Okay, and then is I'm going to say
Yeah.
you pick up the focusing crystal without Marcus noticing. So, Brava, are you concealing that you're picking things up?
No, not particularly.
Now, you know that Sabrava's picked up a hilt unit.
Thank you. All right. Lovely.
I'll have a hunt round, see if we can find anything good.
Right, so other than that, there's nothing else much worth salvaging here.
The
They've
ship.
got to take it back. There is a ship that you have there. So that is a, what did I say it was?
I can pilot it
Pleasure
if
yacht.
need be.
4+3,000 pleasure yacht.
Yes.
We could
Yeah.
take it back to the base.
You can take it
Yes,
back to
we
the base.
can.
'Cause Sabrava knows what he did to disable it, so that can be taken back to
Yep.
the base. You
That
can
bed
I'll
sits worth
let you
selling.
undo that without rolling any dice. So that's it.
While we are flying back to the base,
Yes.
yeah, with Marcus sat in the co-pilot seat, yes,
Hmm.
I produced the focusing crystal and
Mhm.
hand it to him without a word.
Without a word, a
Without
nod.
a word.
Without a word, a nod. Yep.
But before we leave, I'm going to have a quick look over anything those guys had, see if there's anything worth taking.
Nothing worth taking. It's substandard blasters that they had. You've got
Even the pirate guy.
the pirate captain. Is again his equipment. You don't know where the rest of it is. It's probably on the ship somewhere that you can search later.
Hmm.
I'll let that be a downtime event for you to search the ship. Yes, he has a bounty that you are. The two bounty hunters are aware of. He's worth 10,000 credits.
I scan him in for cashing in later.
So when you are you heading back to your own base, or are you going to head back to the starbase?
Should we head back to the actual starbase and let the Twi'leks know that this situation has been dealt with?
Got the pirate guy's head.
You've got a head, an arm, a shoulder, so you're going to take all of it.
Okay, well, I just want the head.
Okay, I'll give you just the head.
I'll take whatever bits still attached to the head and whatever's still attached to the head.
Right, so you head back to the starbase. The twins meet you there. They say, "Oh, we've finished setting up.
Poor bastard.
Decapitating.
We've finished setting up Deed.
What's
He asked us to pass on the message that it's dealt with."
Okay. I don't want any money from the bounties. All right. But I am going to ask Sabrava to, with the assistance of the mech droid, to rig me a metal spike someplace prominent by the starport.
Yeah.
I thought you were turning him to haunting.
That's all fair and done. Deed issues you the credit voucher. So he says, "Who am I making this 10,000 payable to? Or do you want to split it?"
That's up to the two bounty hunters and up to them what they do with the money. I didn't take any part in the fighting. I don't want any of the money.
Just split it. Let's go.
Shall we just give them the standard 500 each and we'll take the rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I've put that pirate guy's head very publicly.
Minus 1,500. Divide that by 2.
Yeah.
4,250 to each of the bounty hunters, 500 to Marcus, 500 to Lorik, and 500 to Sabrava. From the
Does he need the head?
No, he's quite happy that you are mounting the head there.
Yeah.
If you indeed looks at you with his steely blue gaze, if you'd said that you were going to be mounting trophies like this, I would have made arrangements ready for you.
No need.
This,
it was a spur of the moment decision. Good effort.
John Lane, know that.
He's got a bag in his hand, and he chucks it down next to the spike. Because you can mount that one there as well if you want.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Zero dealt with.
I like
Like
it.
you.
Yes,
Is
that
anyone
we
going to look
can
inside it?
mount an Imperial
I'm just going
agent
to
head.
nod to Astrara and tell it, and I expect him to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just deal with it.
Eli,
Okay,
Yeah,
you look
Eli.
inside of it, and the manager number 2, Vance Rayner's head, is in the bag. It looks as if he died screaming.
Good.
Look at him.
Eli.
Shame. I never liked you anyway. Let's shove him straight onto the next fight.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Eli would suggest we don't mount Imperial agents' heads. That is not something good. If someone, another agent comes through, you're putting a great big Imperial target on us.
True.
That's a fair call. Right.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Can I get my Wookiees to scalp them, and then we can at least put the scalp up as a trophy?
I'll ask
I'll put it back
Steve.
in a bag and hand it to Marcus and say to him in a much lower and less jokey voice than I said to Larrick, don't say I don't give you anything.
I'll ask Deed if he said anything before he departed this mortal coil.
Voice
He,
his
he,
life.
yes, he indicated he'd been sent to try and get a foothold in the system to set up an Imperial network. Gun like
Well,
that,
I don't
he'd
know.
die.
So then we're
But
probably going to be
I will
expecting
if
more
I, if
visitors.
I come across anyone else trying to set up a network like that, you will.
Did
be
he
the
have
first.
any personal effects or data slates or anything?
Too heavily encrypted with Imperial encryption, you wouldn't be able to crack it.
Okay.
Okay.
Even with knowledge skills.
Tech guys, any
You'd
risk in us taking that with us?
there is risk. There's a chance his equipment could be bugged and tracked. What I was planning on doing was actually loading it into a cargo crate and sending them on a merry chase around the galaxy with some random cargo hauler.
That is a good call.
Look at Marcus, expecting a nod or a shake.
Nod.
Go
So Deed takes the personal effects, and you're watching him pack them up, and he takes them off towards the local courier station. He's obviously going to mail them.
While I'm on the station, I see the twins and tell them to give them the other cybernetic leg and tell them to sell it.
Cybernetic leg, right? They give you the cash for that straight away. So
Which is 10,000.
10,000 credits to you.
I know a guy.
Eli, you still interested in those eyes?
Always also
Yes.
say if you want. And is it? What am I looking at? I'm lost. That one. Right. Who are we on? The Brava has sold his leg.
Sounds strange that way.
Right. Which one were you selling?
The one I hadn't handed over for the.
He sold the other one to
Mod
them
one.
in.
Okay. Remove. Yes, you've only got one left.
Yeah, I've only got the mod 1 left. The mod 2 went for the medical droid.
Yeah, so you've still got your cybernetic eyes. 2 sets off.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. Right. They also
Question: can I have? Does it have to be a set of eyes, or can I have one eye of each?
I've only
Pretty
got
sure
one.
you have to have a set.
It's a set, so you either pick to have a vigilance or perception boosted.
Right. What
So
does
you got
vigilance give me?
Boosts your
More
skill.
awareness.
Pardon?
Boosts your skill in vigilance, so the skill of vigilance gets upped.
Means you're going to be more alert, more vigilant, I would assume.
I'm just going to check something.
I got 2 yellows in vigilant.
Oh, so it's 2 sets of cybernetic eyes, not just 2 eyes.
Yes. Basically, it effectively gives you a skill point in vigilance if you have them.
Yeah, what is affected by that? I'm not seeing anything affected by vigilance and general skills.
That's the skill.
It's a
It
skill.
is general skill. If you
It's
look
just
at
roll.
the last one of general skills is vigilance.
Yeah, and survival.
It's,
Right,
it's
guys.
underneath survival. Look,
Below
look,
survival.
roll.
Yeah. So, guys, what I'm going to have to do there is say we're finishing. because the
Yeah.
batteries are dying on our cameras here. Next event. What do you wish to do?
Right, but Al, sorry, can we just do the last computing check for my droid?
Okay, yeah, you're
With
not
the
going to be able
bonus.
to see the roll, but we will do it. So Brava, computing. 1 yellow. Oh, sorry, 2 yellow, 1 green.
You said I got a bonus as
2
well for
blues.
it?
Yeah.
I will.
3 purple. Yeah. Dice are rolling. You successfully purge all Imperial programming from him. He is fully your control now. He does not require a restraining bolt anymore.
Cool.
Right.
Right.
I
Next
would
event,
like
guys.
to check in with Alexander, right? And then I would consider going to look for information about this pirate coin.
Mhm.
The other thing you have is you have a list of parts you need from either Corellia or Curat. So you
Also,
could,
don't we have some bounties for Standro for some animals that we need to pick up and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
if you
And
if,
then we also need the skins.
I mean, to be fair, because it's finished a Wookiee to fly me, because I need astral navigation, I can go and get the skins.
yeah.
Did we have a
Yeah, we
bounty
can do
or
that.
something at Corellia?
What?
Al,
What?
didn't we have a bounty or something at Corellia?
Possibly.
No, you handed that in elsewhere. You got more money for it elsewhere.
Ah, okay.
So that one's
I
done.
will ask Bravo if I could have that hilt.
Yeah,
Have what?
I'll trade it for a favour later.
Okay.
Okay.
It's of no use to me, and I wouldn't even know where to sell it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to sell it through the twins. I'm not that stupid.
Hmm.
I'll take an exception.
Can I
Sorry,
Al,
Richard. I'll take a perception upgrade.
guys. What I need to do is because the camera's died, we need to stop because I can't show you any dice rolls or anything anymore, which isn't fair. So what I'm going to say is next event.
Mhm.
I'm going to give you the options of either going to one of the shipyards, Corellia or Curat. You can decide in downtime which one. If you decide to go there, you can go back to Ryloth to talk to Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually do that on the way to one of those shipyards, should you wish.
Yeah.
Or you can head to, and I've got to go back into my list of events. I think, is it that event? Nope. Or you can go to the planet that requires the bounty hunting for Standro.
Guys, I'm going to put in a non-negotiable. We need to go and speak to Alexander because I need to see if he needs us to do anything because we have obligations.
You can
And
do
I'm
that.
quite prepared to go and do anything else afterwards.
Yeah, you can do that on the way to any of the others. But if you wish to split the party, and I say it's not that one.
And we're leaving the yacht
Cheryl's
where it
going
is,
to
aren't
stop
we?
recording, and we'll have a quick discussion.
We're taking the yacht with us,
Everyone
and we
say
will sell
goodbye,
it.
and then we'll finish the recording. So,
bye.
bye.
See you later.